cost for the follow. Some chicken?
Oh, yeah, I do. But this is just chicken strips.
Hey, there's a potato. I'm guessing you're the one advertising all of Rose's stuff on your Twitch.
My computer worked with me. There you go.
Yeah, every little bit helps. All right. Well, she did not get back with me at all in the last 2 weeks about getting her second character into the game. As of right now, she is still. Gotcha. All right.
I know that fat.
7. Damn. Who are we missing? Of course, fucking Alex. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, and then we'll get this started once he shows up. I'll be right back.
So glad I got my third screen back. Oh my gosh. Oh, what happened with the post office? Oh, that's fun. Is it full time or is it? Oh, that's fun. There you go. Again, can't complain. Shoot. Especially for 18, you're making more than I am. Shoot. Yeah, hospital doesn't pay for shit. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Is it still technically 23rd Avenue as the mailing address, or is it still has it been changed to Avenue of the Cities now? Dude, our account's fucked up. I'm telling you. But then again, we're ancient compared to everybody else. Mm-hmm. Every once in a while, I'll mix it up. I'll go to the iWireless Center, and they still have no fucking idea. Jeez. They need to just stick with a name. Could be worse names. Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're just waiting for Alex now.
Yes.
Well, as soon as he shows up, we can start playing because I've already had I've already had this planned out for like 2 weeks.
Okay, I'm gonna see how bad my pulse is. Oh shit!
You okay there, Mike?
I don't know where my lucky dice are.
Yes.
see how bad it's gonna be.
I want to think of beauty. Do it again.
This pains my soul.
I'm just. I'm not even listening to it because there'd be a horrible echo. Everyone, shut up for a quick second, so I can listen to it. I don't even hear any music. Alright, well, I'm just gonna have my golden roll 20. Maybe you die, maybe you don't dice. Ready and waiting for Mike.
Oh dear.
I got a plan.
Well, if I isn't bad.
Sounds like jazz music.
Oh yeah. I mean, I like it.
And
I think I know which box it is. Hang on. Hang on.
Man, you should have called me when you were moving. I would have found the damn dice and put it somewhere near your computer.
I don't know where shit is. It's just me. Andrew. Getting
Boys, so I have purchased with my cousin a 3D printer.
Really?
Yes.
You're gonna make some cool shit.
I was gonna ask y'all if y'all have any ideas of shit that y'all want. Let me know.
Wickedy clap, the dice is back.
He sounds
do
so
have a
relieved
we have a
saying
table
that.
coming up for.
Have you seen my roll 20 rolls?
Yes.
Yeah, that's horrible.
I DM'd for you for a
They're
while,
gonna. It's a
yes.
thing of beauty.
We have a
Roll
table at
20 does
Comic
not
Con.
like me.
I wouldn't mind getting a D100 dice, but instead of a 100, have it a star, and on the one have it a skull.
That could be done easy.
Or maybe I should do that just with a regular D20, and that will be my DM dice.
There you go.
I also saw dice towers that can be printed, that were pretty cool, and dice holders. But we have a table at Comic Con, so I'm trying to get ideas for us to show shit there.
Nice.
I'm also trying to convince guys to bring the printer with them, so we could just like,
Make it right then and there.
yeah, like people will come up and be like, oh, that's dope. You have a printer. You think you can make this? Yes. Come back in 2 days. I got you. You know what I mean? Like,
Have you already looked at Thingiverse?
yes, that's the one that he's using currently
There you
to
go.
like get the free prints.
There you go.
Yeah, if you see anything on Thingiverse, yeah, send that shit to me.
Ow!
Send it to me on Discord, and I'll talk to him, see what we can do.
Alright.
I was obviously asleep since everyone was being boring. Did Schminsky miss anything?
We're not even playing yet.
So, no. Great. You all waited for Schminsky since Schminsky is the most important person in the party.
Yes. Did you not know?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Sort of. Kinda,
Schminsky?
not really.
Schminsky is the glue. We are the wood.
Schminsky doesn't want your wood. Keep it away from her.
No, we need you to keep our woods together.
Schminsky doesn't want to touch your wood, okay? Stop it.
This is progressively
What's wrong
getting
with
worse
you?
and worse.
Ready. We finally ready for this.
No. I need to go do something.
Too bad. Shut up. Sit down.
And Schminsky dies. I have a feeling I'm the one that's gonna die, but it's okay.
I like
can
that
help
you
with
all.
that if you're so sure.
I like how you all just. I'm gonna die today. I'm gonna die.
Schminsky never thinks Schminsky is going to die.
That is true.
It's just
I've
gonna
noticed that.
happen. It's just gonna happen one day.
That's what you think.
Schminsky will wake up, not even know what just happened.
Schminsky
Schminsky's
will
immortal.
carry on with Schminsky's daily life as if Schminsky hadn't died. Okay?
Yeah, it'll just be her and Boo walking around like Ghost.
All right. last time we played, last session, you guys finally got a mission to go clear out whatever has been attacking the construction site for the new highway being made by the church. It had been hit a couple of times, and now most of the workers leave before the sun even starts to set. You guys get there, it is pitch black, except for the ones that have dark vision, which is pretty much everyone. And you guys find that it's a tribe of lizard folk that are abnormally large than most lizard folk that you have all encountered in your lives. Six of them showed up. One escaped, and you have one unconscious right now, asleep due to Schmitsky's sleep spell. Well, actually, no. Sorry, I'm wrong. Give me. It woke up. You guys have it bound. And one let loose that Locke is a traitor for not fighting for the people of the forest. Because he is from the forest. Or at least his race is. And when we last left off, he asked a very important question. Let's get any names here. Crap. A second. Oh yeah, he asked Keelik Markov, what does he mean by I am a child of the forest? And first we actually can officially start. Andy, we need mute music in Discord.
We need mute music?
Mood music, yes.
Alright.
Yakety sax.
You would want that.
The fuck did he just say?
I don't know. Something about his sack. It probably itches. You should get that checked out.
Play yakety sax.
No.
What I just
Mood
said. You should go
music.
talk to a doctor about that.
I tried to. They just kept running around in circles.
Alex, you have some of the best comebacks, I swear.
It's not on purpose, I swear. I promise you.
Because they don't fucking make sense. It's stupefying how much they don't make sense. That's why.
Yakety sax and
That's
running around
why.
in circles is traditional, okay? You just don't know what yakety sax is.
Nope.
Andy, play yakety sax.
No.
No.
Educate
Wait.
this bitch.
Don't come back.
Don't get demonetized.
We're not streaming for live people.
Yes, we are.
What? Says who?
Says Nandy.
Nandy, why
He's-
are you streaming to live people?
He streams every session, you dumbass.
Then why am I not famous yet, huh?
Because he's a bitch.
No, the only obvious solution is that...
Misty needs more power. That's what she
Did
needs.
you join just to laugh at me?
No, she's playing with Andrea.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
You're what
There
the
we go.
coexist.
I know I sounded somewhat
That's why we're like
threatening in
this.
the last episode, so I picked this.
Watch me log on to Rhythm and tell it to play yakety sax in the middle of a completely normal conversation.
Alrighty. Let's now commence with the session. You guys can fluff the session if you want for a little bit. Nandy, do you still want Locke to get an answer to the question?
Yes, Locke wants an answer.
Uh-oh, I lost my phone. Shit. Oh, there it is. Fuck. I'm all over the place today.
So I'm assuming it has to
Been over a month. No, actually, no, I didn't.
You planned ahead, but you didn't take notes.
No, I didn't even do that. I tried not to get that detailed. All right. So you ask Keelik what does he mean by I'm a child of the forest? He like just turns around, goes to the nearest boulder that he could sit down, and just sits right down and says, "Oh man, it's been a long time since I've been in battle." And he starts like rubbing key joints, his knee, his shoulder, his neck. And he just looks up at you, Locke. Do you not know what you are?
I know the name of my people. I do not know. Great.
Do you know the song of your people?
Alright, anyway. Those must have been some very generous elves. They usually don't take in others of their own kind, let alone exotic races such as yours. Man, I'm so sorry. I'm having brain farts today. Jesus
I was
Christ.
gonna say, is that DM saying
I'm so
that
sorry.
or character saying that?
No, DM. DM is saying it.
I was about to show concern for Mr. Mr.
Well,
Brain
we've been
Fart
out of the
here.
groove for a while. Shoot.
Sorry. Oh, now, unfortunately, can't. Yeah, let me get back in character. All right. Your race is what's known as the Tabaxi, a humanoid race with feline features, as you
I'm
already
taking
know
notes.
that much. Your race, along with races just like this one, he points at the bound lizard man, come from the chaotic northern lands. Yours, depending on your breed of tabaxi, can either be from the plains, the jungle, harsh, humid jungle, or the deep forest. All three terrains which reside up in the chaotic northern lands. Your particular breed looks like it's that of the plains. But they can sometimes live in either or. That's why this lizard folk said you are from the forest. Your race typically lives in tribes.
Yeah, he's rolling insight.
Okay, roll it and let me know.
Yep. That is 16.
This probably is part of your backstory why you're questioning it,
It is.
but you're having a hard time believing this guy. Like what? No, I'm not. But that does kind of make sense at the same time.
Yeah.
He's kind of just contradicted everything your adopted parents have ever told you. Whatever that might be in your backstory, but you haven't added.
Yeah. He's going to
And
like scratch his chin, like more of like an in thought thing. And he still motions like go on if he's got more to say.
And there's a reason why I was a combat medic soldier. The church and Jabal have been at war with the chaotic northern tribes for some time. For the last 10 years or so, it has been in a stalemate. Not many physical conflicts have arisen. It's mostly been done diplomatically. but tensions have always been high, which is why the church is constructing this highway to lead to our farthest northern fort, which borders on our land and the chaotic north.
He's gonna ponder over that for a while.
Oh, Rose showed up. Okay.
He basically ponders over that for a while and just nods his head and like turns to watch the lizard creature they have tied up. I think
He is doing nothing but snarling and hissing. His eyes are filled with hate and just hate and anger. Does anyone else want to say or do anything?
At this point, I think Cade would just be too like it's a little too close to home, and he just tries like, I'm just gonna butt out.
Yeah. Kind of upset at my brother, but I don't want to mention that's my brother.
Yeah, that'd probably be their best thought process there.
Yeah, if he was a better person, he could have fucking figured this shit out. But he's the chosen one.
Well, the thing about it is, your half brother is the legitimate brother of the noble that runs the city. He's not actually part of the church.
No, but he runs the city, and I'm pretty sure since there's a church, the church is technically ran by the city. He's just the face, or the other way around. He runs the church, and there's just a face for the church. But unless they're completely separate entities, which would be surprising. Do I know any of that? Do I know if like the church and the city work really close together, based on my family?
No, because you're an illegitimate child. You wouldn't really have gotten insight in the inner workings of the city.
Would Cade know since it's home territory, or is it not that part of the social class either?
Let me look at your character real quick. Cade, let me look at your backstory.
Go for it.
No, because remember, you're an orphan and you were raised by a rogue, so no.
Okay, fair enough. I had to ask the question.
You just know that you were treated differently to most people in larger cities based on your race. You're treated better than most.
Yeah, it's still so empty.
By the way, while everyone else is talking, I'm just going to do some downtown activity. Schminsky is going to go to the lizard corpses and start like examining and pulling out their teeth, looking for poison glands, and just generally butchering the shit out of them because they're dead. And
Roll me medical.
Corpses. Medical. I have one of those somewhere.
Skill. But I can still assume those things, right? That's not out of the realm of assumption.
Oh, you can assume just about anything.
All right, cool.
I'm guessing you medicine. There we go.
13.
Should I roll it? Wait, there are four corpses. Should I roll it 4 times?
No, you can just roll once for all 4 because these, other than their massive size, they're just normal lizards. They're not anything.
I'm guessing the teeth and claws are relatively sharp, even if they're not poisonous.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
She's just gonna start ripping fucking teeth out of the mouth to use as.
All right, with a 13, roll me a d6. Twice, sorry. Roll me 2 d6s.
You get 5 teeth. Roll
In
me.
total from 4 of them.
Yep, because of that 13, you did a shitty job. Now roll me 2 more d6s for the claws. Huh. 5. You get 5 claws. You did more damage to them dead than you did when they were alive.
It's just going. It's like, I want to take some teeth out. Takes a small like pickaxe out and just starts like shit at the faces.
So you have.
Yeah, she's got a small pickaxe and she doesn't know how to take teeth out. So instead of being gentle, she's just crushing their skulls into fucking
Matches the
powder
jaws.
and picking
Word.
the teeth out of the ground bits out. That's why she only gets like 5 fucking teeth out of 4 corpses.
I'll make a mental note to stay on her good side.
So if anyone, if anyone happens to look over at what she's doing, she's just brutally like grinding into fucking pulp the heads of several lizardmen. And
So I
just,
wonder
like,
if it's like
picking
a scene
bone
of like
shards out.
Tannis from Borderlands. It's like, no worries, we're all done here. The body's all mangled and everything.
Yeah, so I'm going to put that down in my notes.
What's the other lizard looking like as he sees her just smack?
He is now trying to bust out of his restraints. Give me a second. Let me roll something for him. You're defiling his family's corpses. He is pissed.
So I have
Come on.
5 teeth and 5 claws. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
write that down.
Damn, he ain't breaking out. That's only a 9.
Does she? Okay, I need to roll perception to see if she notices him trying to break out.
Only perception at disadvantage because you're busy with something.
All right, hold on. Perception. I have that somewhere. Where is it? There it is.
All right, let me take a look at it.
7.
You don't see shit. And why is that a disadvantage?
Because I'm busy.
So.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm so dumb. My bad. Sorry. I'm thinking.
How's it
Focus.
doing, Spade?
I was writing something down while it was going on. I'm like, shit. What? Oh yeah, that's because it said so. My bad. DM isn't perfect.
Really?
Yes, you can listen and stay muted if you want. Okay. So yeah, lizard folk pissed off at Schmitsky because Schmitsky is like defacing and defiling his family's bodies. And he tries to break free, but he just can't. He is too worn down and beaten. He's still over the effect of the sleep spell a little bit, and he's bound by whatever rope you guys had. And he starts like yelling in Draconic.
Oh, so he's yelling now. Does Smithy notice now?
Yeah, you can notice that now. You just didn't notice when he was fidgeting. But now that he can't break free, he's just going to start yelling at you. Saying, you filthy little creature, leave my brothers alone. I don't know how to make a listening room, Michael.
To the
I was talking to Nina. Shoot.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
I'm not even sure that's even a thing.
I was about to say it. Never heard of that.
I mean, I look over at the little kobold, which is the only person that understands Draconic, because I have no idea what the hell he just said.
Yeah, all you're hearing is just a bunch of
Growling.
hissing and growling and snarling.
Do I know Draconic?
She like walks
Hey, I know
over
Draconic.
and like she says to him in Draconic like, defiling your what?
How close are you? You're within 5 feet, right?
10 feet.
I don't think
Depending
so.
on where you place the lizard man exactly. She's not going to go next to him because, you know, she's not dumb. She's just stupid.
Alrighty.
I want to make a comment, but I'm not gonna.
Oh, shit, I lied. I do know Draconic.
Oh my god, y'all.
I know
I know
Draconic
2
and Elvish.
languages. Common and bad common.
Alrighty. So what'd you ask him? We kind of got off topic a little bit.
Yeah, so she's like, what was that about your brothers or something?
The only thing he's doing is glaring daggers at you and hissing.
Can I catch the daggers?
Yeah, catch it with your teeth.
Vantage. I mean, inspiration.
Sorry, Drax. No one got that. Okay.
I understood that
Anyway,
reference.
thank you, Captain America. Anyway,
I'm surprised none of you got my reference.
No, we didn't pay attention.
Of course you weren't. I'm only the
Just
fucking DM.
So yeah, you like you said something about defi. Was that a word? Defiling
Mhm.
your brothers. Oh, you're talking about the teeth, and she like holds up this like little sack full of gore and teeth bits. It's like blood dripping from the bottom of the sack.
Even though he can't reach you, he tries to snap at you by trying to bite your head.
Oh, you've got lots of teeth. Can I have yours? And she like hefts her pickaxe. I didn't get many from the other ones.
He's gonna attempt to break out since no one's doing anything about it.
No one's even noticing Schminsky. Like, okay, did anyone generally actually fucking notice her brutally destroying all these fucking heads?
Pretty sure. Who's the one
Hey,
that's
George.
tied up? The one that's by me, right? Yeah, because I'm like standing behind this guy, like
Yeah, he's
just
like,
waiting for him to like. I don't know. I know he wants to kill you so bad.
let me look at Keelik's stuff and roll for perception because he was talking with Lockett during all this.
We
Yeah.
do have to find out where the other one ran off to. So like, we have to question this guy.
And Locke is currently stewing in the information he just learned. He doesn't believe the man, but he is currently
nope.
stewing.
Is this like in Kung Fu Panda where he's told he's adopted and he's like, what? And I'm
Kind
Tiger's
of,
going
but
out and it's
Locke
like,
knows he's
"You're adopted."
He just
from your father, the stork. I know, right? It must be very hard for you.
All right. Well, yes, you guys do need to interrogate him and try and find out where the fuck the other one went or whatever you guys are trying to do.
Yeah.
So let's
did
move this
everyone
along.
notice Schminsky brutally
said that out loud.
dismember corpses or dishead
George
them?
did.
I'm sure I saw you do it. I didn't say anything because
Okay,
George-
so are you saying anything now that you're like watching Schminsky hold a bag of teeth and talk to this guy who's obviously attempting to bite her head off?
no,
Well,
because I understand what he's saying. Because I understand Draconic, so I'm just like watching you egg him on. Yeah, but I'm not gonna. I was assuming this was happening at the same time the priest was talking to Locke. So I was just like waiting for everybody's attention to be over here so that we can think. But if you're gonna antagonize him, go for it. Why not?
I'm going to say that Keelik is done talking with Locke, and he knows when the bite happens that he tries to lunge at Schminsky trying to bite her. That's when the conversation between Locke and Keelik stops.
Yeah, okay.
The moment Keelik notices it's trying to bite Schminsky, he gets up and just like puts his foot on the lizard folk's chest to keep him pinned to the ground.
Meanwhile, Locke will grab Schminsky by the scruff of her neck.
Magic users. Fuck, it's just me. God damn it.
What? Why are you grabbing Schminsky? She tries to kick him in the ankles.
Not you. He's grabbing the big lizard.
No,
No,
Locke is trying to grab Schminsky.
Oh, I missed that completely.
Yeah, Locke is trying to grab Schminsky. Keelik is just like shoving his foot onto the lizard folk's chest, pinning him to the ground.
And it's more, I'm grabbing Schminsky to keep Schminsky out of nomming range.
Schminsky wants to be in numbing range. How else is Schminsky gonna get the teeth? And she like holds
You
up the
can't
bag.
get the teeth
with-
if your arm is removed.
What's the difference between this guy and the guys on the floor?
This guy still has his head.
Yes, he's still alive. Can't remove live people's teeth.
Well,
Sure
you
you
can.
Well, you
It just
can, but
hurts.
that's a very different
Without-
patient.
You can't do it without them putting up a fight. At least not the way you want to do it.
Shminsky can just put him to sleep again and then remove his teeth. And she hefts her pickaxe.
Okay, Sminsky, you remember the one that ran away?
Yes.
That means
Schminsky,
there's
you're
more.
not a dentist.
What's a dentist?
All right, Locke, you take her over there and talk about that.
You keep using words Schminsky doesn't understand.
I know,
Alright,
and the
are we
hilarity
gonna
of it is
inter-
I hate being the party dad.
Are we going to interrogate this lizard person yet?
Well, we're doing bad cop,
Acting
good
in
cop. If
character?
you haven't noticed, Sminsky's bad cop, and we're looking for.
Schminsky's crazy cop.
Yeah, there you go. So it's either we leave you with Sminsky or you tell us where it's at, but we need somebody to be nice to him first. And currently, he has a butt in his chest, so I'm at a loss of how to fix this.
Yeah, so what's a dentist?
Jesus.
That question very commonly asked in the Midwest.
Yeah,
I guess I'll walk over to
unfortunately.
Cade.
Better
You're
question
gonna
is
help
what's an
Schminsky get teeth
affordable
or not?
dentist?
Schminsky is going to use them to make bombs.
Can I be made small again? Because I don't think I'm giant gorilla anymore.
How exactly would you? Never fucking mind.
You're not. I don't know how to get that. Alex, how do you get that yellow orb off of him?
Oh, not that. I'm like 2 sizes big. Like I'm a. Yeah, there you go. Because remember, I went polymorph giant gorilla, and we didn't have a gorilla, so we just made me big.
Yeah, and
Okay,
Nat
well,
one didn't
I
hit you
usually-
in the nuts at one point.
So I walk over to Cade. I know a lot of magic, but do you have any magic that could like force people to tell the truth?
Quickly looks through his book.
Heard of tales of like paladins, and I look over to the fucking yeah, Keelik. Do you have the ability to make people tell the truth?
Second. Hold on.
One of the few schools of magic that I didn't dabble into with my teacher.
Let me look.
Hell, I don't even think she has that.
I didn't mean to click that, sorry.
I actually do. He has the spell Zone of Truth.
That's what I was looking for. That's exactly what I was looking for. All right, so while you're stomping on his chest, can you like zone the truth, please?
I
He's-
just realized something.
What?
I'm not going to say anything until he does the thing.
So what Keelik's gonna do is, with his foot still on his chest, he's gonna put his hands together and start to pray in Celestial. Then all of a sudden, just this aura of shimmering lights goes around a 15-foot radius of the lizard man, so everyone is pretty much caught in it. So I'm gonna put that there.
I don't want to be in it.
Well, too bad you are.
I'm
Why?
yelling from over here.
Alex, leave Keelik alone. I actually like him being a little bit tall so I can see his icon.
Yeah, that's why I want it to be small. I don't want to be like Keelik size.
That's a zone
It's
of
not
truth.
fair.
Literally everyone is in this thing.
Yep.
Now Schminsky has to be honest with people.
Yeah.
If they ask her a question. They gotta do a
Yeah.
charisma saving throw, though.
Schminsky would. Yeah.
Roll your charisma, lizard man.
Yep, let me look at him real quick. Oh, that's gonna suck.
Where'd your buddy run off to? In Draconic, obviously.
Okay, so everyone needs to make a charisma saving throw.
Yep.
They asked us a question.
No,
Isn't
just
it
as
if you
soon-
start
just
fighting
on
it?
your first turn? Until
Fuck!
the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there must make a charisma saving throw.
What did?
So everyone is under zone of truth.
Making
unless
my
you pass.
charisma saving throw.
I will just let Keelik fail on purpose because he has nothing to
Yeah,
hide.
you can choose to automatically fail.
All right. Mitchki passes. George with the J passes. Kate, are you gonna
18.
fail or
Oh.
you pass because Keelik's spell save DC 16.
Oh, dude. Steve.
Where's my dice?
Schminsky, Schminsky, if I believe Zone of Truth,
Yeah. I'm gonna
an
let roll
affected
20
creature
decide.
is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. Okay, so
Alright.
I'm gonna say, this is a GM question. For this particular spell, are creatures aware that A spell has been cast that is affecting them, or B, Zone of Truth has been applied to them?
Oh, that's a damn good question. I'm gonna let you guys decide because I don't know. Normally, I'd make the decision that would. Normally, I'd make the decision that benefits me and not you guys. But actually,
Have you seen Zone of Truth before, Sminsky?
No.
And to me, it would sound like you just feels like you had something try to do it, but you fought it.
I'm gonna say no. You guys don't know unless you guys have specifically been under
Or
the
if you heard
effect.
me say, can you make a bubble that forces him to tell the truth? If you heard me say that, then you could assume. But besides that, no.
Honestly, I'm gonna
I
say
wasn't
no.
paying attention.
Unless you guys have actually been within a zone of truth spell, you don't know what it is. The
Okay.
reason why I did the whole description of shimmering lights was just for
Flavor.
effect. Yeah. But you guys, if you guys have never been in zone of truth, I'm gonna give it the sensation of, how can I put it? You know how your hair stands up from TV static on your TV screen?
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. That's what the zone of truth feels like.
Interesting.
Well, Schminsky is going to turn around, and look for the person. Okay, so she feels this weird mental effect start to happen magically. So she's going to turn around and try and look for the person who's casting a spell. Does
All
she
right,
notice that he is casting a spell?
You notice him just holding his hands and praying in a language you can't understand.
Okay,
Take that
Schminsky is
as-
going to hold on. I need to check Schminsky's inventory.
Oh no.
Schminsky
Gotta
is
put the
going
cauldron on her head.
is going to grab the thing that is closest at hand, which is a small leather pouch full of bloody pieces of teeth and gum, and throw it directly at his face,
Give me a second.
while screaming, "Stop making Schminsky not Schminsky!"
All right.
Dexterity disadvantage.
Since Schminsky was, I'm assuming, still talking to Locke about what the hell a dentist is, Locke is
Yeah,
going to
as soon as the
react
magical
and
effect
try
happens.
and catch the damn thing.
All right, so athletics from Schmitzky versus
Out of hand?
acrobatics from
I
Locke.
was just gonna make a ranged attack, but okay.
No, you're just throwing something that's not a weapon.
Yeah, it's an improvised weapon.
No,
Throw it at
athletics.
a rock.
All right.
No,
Just throw-
it's gonna have the same effect anyway.
Whoa! Let's see if you can beat it.
God.
Completely
Let's-
unfucking reasonable.
That's
Let's
a
see if you-
negative one.
Let's see if you can beat a 19. If you don't beat a 19 by 1, it automatically hits Keelik.
Yeah, I know.
And he wastes a spell slot. And I'm gonna be pissed.
I like that. DM's on my side at this point. What's 14 plus 9?
More than 19. That's all I need to know.
Aw, but a nat 20 is a critical success.
It's true.
Only it was an attack and not a save. I mean, not a skill check.
Yeah. I would have let it. That's why if he would have got a 19, if if Nanny would have rolled and got a 19 exactly, you would have won Schmitsky because it is a natural 20 on the roll. So he had to beat a 19 by at least one, and if he didn't, you were going to hit Keelik, the spell would fade, and he'd be out of spell slots, and I'd be pissed as a motherfucker.
He'd be
Yeah, what
doing
about
whatever he
concentration?
could to actually kill Sminsky.
Okay, so Sminsky turns around, notices he's casting a spell, immediately bristles, screams out, "Stop making Schminsky not Schminsky!" Hucks a bag of teeth with surprising ferocity at his face, and
Just fastballs it.
the cat
Yeah.
dad leans over and just like grabs it out of midair, like halfway to his face. It's just like,
Well, let Nandy roleplay Locke's catching. What do you do?
Alright, well, if this is the case, because of the way Locke and Schminsky are positioned, as Locke sees Schminsky actually start to lob the thing, Locke jumps into action. And what he'll do, and this is just because I want to punish Alex for being chaotic dumbass. What Locke will do is actually springboard off of Schminsky to catch the would-be projectile.
That's funny. Stop making Schminsky not Schminsky. Chucks, and all of a sudden he just launches himself off your head.
I just turned Schminsky into a Goomba.
So how do you feel about that, Schminsky?
she's like she's so like not basically like, okay, she chucks it at him, and then suddenly her like face is like, hold on, let me just do something.
Oh no.
What are you trying?
Schminsky basically has the she's chucking it. She's off balance to begin with, since she's just lugging something at full power.
Like, are you throwing it like a baseball pitcher, one leg up in the air, bouncing on one leg, chucking as hard as you can?
I mean, not on purpose, but probably, which is why when he steps on her head, she just face plants straight into the fucking dirt.
I like that. Yeah, you are on one foot.
Oh no!
Just
Oh no! Hey Andy,
What?
we're streaming this to people, right?
Yeah?
Is it live and or recorded?
Yes. All of our
Switch.
sessions are usually recorded. Why?
For quality assurance.
for insurance
okay.
purposes.
Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. I was just checking. I didn't want to say anything that would
POS.
demonetized.
It's hard. There's only one real way to get demonetized. Saying the word shrimp, except
Without
different way.
the R and the H.
so as long as
Oh,
we
you
kind
mean
of
immediately gets hit from off screen.
yeah. So unless you say that particular word, we're usually okay. Anyway.
Try not to refer to that particular thing.
Anyway, Zone of Truth is active. George and Schminsky are safe. Oh, Mike or Kate is safe. Keelik automatically fails. Is Locke gonna try and save?
Locke gonna try and save what exactly?
Charisma save, so you're not under the effects of the spell.
Oh.
Zone of truth. We need information.
Nat 20.
You're null. You're not under. All right. He finally finishes his prayer, which is the spell, and he gets off the lizard man and says, "Ask it whatever you will."
Where'd your buddy run off to?
He starts to growl and says, "You'll never know." He made a 19 on his save, by the way.
I figured.
Damn, I don't have
You'll
anything.
know
I can
whether
put
he
down.
succeeds or fades. Damn, Keelik, you suck. You're supposed to know.
How's Keelan supposed to know?
The spell says he knows. Alright,
Wait, did the lizard pass its save?
yes.
Yep, it passed its save. It was glorious.
I'm not opposed to letting Sminsky take its teeth out while we ask it questions. But it's up to you guys. There's nothing to do here. He's not gonna tell us. We could just bring him back, but that's not gonna go well either. So, who's got the master plan?
I hate
Okay, so
everyone here.
Schminsky pulls herself out of the dirt and is just like brushing her face off of like mud and sticks and stuff. Glares at the cat person whose name she's forgotten in pure unbridled rage, and stomps up to this guy and is like, "Why did you cast spell that tried to make Schminsky not Schminsky that Schminsky didn't fall to because Schminsky is amazing, but still, also step on my head again and I will leave something nasty in your bed. I'll think of a better threat later." So why cast spell that made Schminsky not Schminsky?
Keelik is going to turn to Schminsky. I'm sorry you feel specifically targeted, but when I cast a spell,
Schminsky
you were
was
not.
specifically targeted.
Everyone is targeted within a radius of my spell. Just because you're caught in it does not mean I was targeting you. I was targeting the lizard man, which his constitution is far superior than any of ours, surprisingly. So again, it wasn't about you, Lady Schminsky.
Why were you trying to make the lizard man not lizard man?
Because not lizard. We're trying to get answers. The spell
Get questions.
Pass the save. He cannot.
He can't answer questions now?
You can ask
Hey,
questions.
lizard man, do you want to
Why?
bite Schminsky's head off?
All he does is growl and hiss at you.
Pretty sure that translates to yes in lizard speak. Schminsky doesn't speak lizard. Schminsky
Keelik
speaks
is
dragons, which are specifically not lizards.
Yes.
Keelik is going to turn to everyone and says, since my spell is practically useless against this being, we do have a forest scavenger, I believe.
Yes.
He looks to Cade. Do you not know how to track in the forest?
George
No.
stops pacing. I have an idea. Kay, do you want to track the guy?
Okay, I got booted out of Roll20. 1 second.
You got put in buddy.
Oh,
The
that's
whole page is completely crashed.
Ah, shit.
Oof. That
Well,
kid's
our-
like, yeah, we can track him. What do you want? But does our friend want to make it easy on us and just tell us why he's targeting the construction crews?
Fade and Draconic. Question mark.
Are you drawing on our page, Nina? I
Oh.
see that.
I mean, I could translate that. If you didn't say it in Draconic, George would say it to him
No.
in Draconic. to
Okay,
try to
here we
get
go,
some
here we go.
confidence.
And he said it out loud, but in common.
Oh, well, this guy, he understands common, if I remember correctly.
So, that is our only option.
So directed at this guy. So you rather us track your friend down to your potential village or just help us out with some, answer some of our questions.
He's just gonna yell, "You will all die!"
Okay, Kate's gonna do something real quick. Kate's like gonna get like just outside 5 feet away from him, just kind of get on, like just kind of crouch a little bit and just look at him, like trying to puzzle him. And in Draconic, he'll say, "Why are you doing this? What are you protecting?"
He's gonna stare at you and growl. We protect what is ours, what has been ours for thousands of years that your kind just takes.
Kate will kind of scoff, is like, "I don't give a shit about the rest of my species. But is it the forest that you're protecting? I don't understand. Help me."
The more you speak to him in his language, the angrier and more wild he seems to get. He's trying to snap at you.
And Kate was just like, all right. He'll get it. He'll just stand up and it's like, okay, well, I don't think you're going to get anything else out of this guy.
Shminsky can torture it.
Keelik says, I do not believe torture is the right thing to do. We
I don't
have
think it's
someone
necessary.
we have someone who can track the one that got away. Normally, when an enemy retreats, it goes back to its base. I use that term loosely since it's probably gone back to wherever its home is. But we can't leave this one here alive. It will just cause more havoc and try to attack
you
us
take
when
his
our back
teeth?
is turned.
We could bring it with us if you want.
Oh wait,
Keelik-
talking of teeth, Shminsky
Keel-
goes over
Keelik-
to Locke and like give Shminsky's teeth back.
Is Schminsky
Priorities.
willing to not toss it?
Shminsky wants the teeth. Shminsky didn't want to toss it, but Shminsky had the. But the only other things in Shminsky's hand that Shminsky could have tossed was this. Holds up the pickaxe. Would you prefer Shminsky throw this next time?
Can Schmitzky even throw that? Pickaxe about the size of Schmitzky's body.
He's just gonna let out an exasperated sigh since I'm actually not even sure my new microphone could even pick that up.
I heard the sigh.
Okay. But yeah, he
Alright,
just
Kate has an idea.
sighs, pinches the bridge of his nose, and just like lightly lops the teeth to Schminsky.
Kate's going to go over to Locke. He's like, hey, do you mind covering for me for a minute? I have an idea.
What exactly do you need me to cover you for?
I'm gonna be like, well, I'm not gonna be here for a minute, but I'll just show you. Kate will go over like to this little patch over here, and
You're about to do some Doctor Strange.
Kate's been
shit,
working.
aren't you?
Oh, just a little bit, Basically, Cade is gonna go ahead and just summon Jutsu and call forth a spirit bird.
Mhm.
And so I'll put it in roll 20 so everybody can see it. But basically, I'm gonna use that along with my beast sense and see if we can track him from the air real quick while we're standing around trying to keep an eye on this dude.
Well, I don't see your bird. Did we even make an icon for it?
I'm just gonna use the beast spirit because he can shape change into anything.
Alright, gotcha. Okay.
I mean, you could.
So
use
he's
me
going to
as
be a bird,
Cameron.
and it's... So, it's going to be a bird, and it's just going to fly towards the direction of where the lizard folk went. Alright. Felix is just going to say again, since we were able to track this thing, I would suggest slaying this one here and then continuing with our mission.
It feels cheap to not kill him in battle, but whatever. It's up to you guys. I gave up on the fucking lizard guy. I just walked around him to make sure he didn't bite my ankles.
Alright, so that Felix offering just a quick death for it. George doesn't care. Does anyone else have any objections?
Shminsky's gonna look at Locke and is like, is there a way we can kill it where Shminsky gets all of its teeth? Because Shminsky didn't get very many teeth from the other ones, and points to the pulped corpses.
It just feels bad. Wrong.
You said something about dentist. Is that like a spell? Can Shminsky learn the dentist spell? Minsky will now homebrew the dentist spell. Just fucking watch.
So I got
Lord.
a golden choice whiskey.
Lordy. All right, Cade. This is Keelik talking to you. Do you mind if I slay this being here?
Cade's currently locked sentences with his bird, so he
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
actually or see.
He's in
All right.
Lord mode.
All right, he's gonna look to Locke then. Locke, how about you?
I'm gonna roll something for luck. This is basically more of a personal one, whether he actually gives a rat's ass. Like, he wasn't raised in the forest, so it's more of a conflicting matter for him.
Oh,
Go
what are you
ahead.
rolling?
It was a wisdom
Okay.
save to see whether or not he actually cared.
Gotcha. He's gonna bow. He's going to take his shield that's, his broad shield that's the length of his body, slam it into the ground so it stays upright, and then grabs the hilt of his broken sword that the top of his shield he used as a scabbard, pulls it out with the broken part of the blade facing downwards towards the ground. He clenches the handle in his right hand. His left hand goes over his right, and he just walks over to the front of it, and he starts saying a prayer for this creature in Celestial.
So,
And-
Shminsky turns back to... Is that a no on the dentist spell, or what?
And then, after he stops praying, his sword ignites in radiant energy, and he plunges it straight into its chest. And the thing is now dead. Is anyone going to say or do anything?
Shminsky's still waiting for the teeth spell. But Locke's not responding.
Dentist is an
There
occupation.
is not a spell.
What's an occupation?
A
job.
Jinx.
Oh, then why not just say job?
All right. While that conversation's going on, Cade, your little bird thing that you're seeing, I don't know why it's all the way over here, because the lizard folk went to the north.
Okay, I just put in general direction.
Yeah, so you're flying in its last known location, and you're flying high and scanning the area. And roll me perception.
I'm gonna use my good dice. This one.
I can't remember if an eagle gets perception with advantage or not.
It does. Eagles and owls do.
All right, then with advantage.
Uh, 28.
Very fucking good. Okay. So yeah, through the thick brush, you can clearly see a lightly beaten path from where a bunch of creatures were walking back and forth through. You can only assume that that is the path that the lizard folk were taking. So you start following one of them. Roll me a d4.
The D4.
Yes.
Oh, I lost that dice. Shoot. I'll have to use roll 20 for that one. And no whammies. Not bad.
Not the one I wanted you to get, but okay. So you see 4 paths. That's why. They all branch off into a different direction. So you follow the third one.
Mhm.
And you're following it, and you're not finding nothing. But the farther you go, you see it starts to curve inward. See, it was going out away from the center of the forest, but then all of a sudden it starts to curve inward, back towards the center. And you keep following it, and you keep following it. And it looks like a normal forest, creatures running around, there's a stream. And then you finally get to where not only that path leads, but the other 3 lead too. And you see 3 more lizard folk. One of them, which was the injured warrior lizard folk. And you can see them clearly talking to each other, though you can't understand it.
And I'm too far away to listen.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I see anything else?
You see the injured lizard folk talking to a slightly bigger lizard folk, and behind them is one kind of in tattered robes over a fire. Almost looks like he's doing a spell.
Okay, can I sneakily go in and just like hover in like a tree branch like nearby?
Yes, roll me a stealth though.
Okay.
And I gotta do a couple rolls myself.
It's my stealth. Okay. $13. 25.
Sweet. Okay, give me a second.
What are my stats again for?
Just give me a second. 3 separate rolls. What was yours?
25.
25. Not hitting it. Okay, they do not notice you. My question is, when you're in this beast form, can you understand Draconic?
I can understand Draconic, and I see and hear everything that the beast does.
He's not turned into the beast. He can just see through its eyes.
Gotcha. So you can still understand. Alrighty. So you get to a branch, land on it quietly, and you can hear them talking to each other. The lizard folk that you fought is again pretty bruised up, and he explains what is going on, who's all there, and he's explaining all of you in detail. The one that he's talking to is the largest out of the 3, and he is furious with that one because instead of dying like an honorable lizard warrior in the field of battle, he ran away. And the other one is the one behind both of them at the fire, adding ingredients and muttering what sounds like utter nonsense and draconic to you, or not to you, but to the fire. It looks like it's almost doing a spell. And that's pretty much all you get from there. Though with your perception, you notice that there is a ton of burial mounds around the area.
Can I do an Arcana check and see if there is any kind of spell or prayer that's been happening over this fire?
Yes, go ahead.
Alright, I don't have any stats for this, so let's see.
Just use your own. It's fine.
Yeah. 8.
Beautiful. Okay. I will give you this much. You do not know what's going on at that fire, but you can feel magic energy within the entire area of that spot. Roll me history.
Okay. Still nothing for history.
Oh, I'm sorry.
9.
With advantage, please.
Okay, fair enough.
I really need you to know what's going on, or at least part of what's going on.
Hey, how about 15?
That'll work. I'll work with that. Okay. All right. So you did your Arcana. You can't tell what's going on with that fire. For all you know, it just sounds like a crazy person speaking to it. But what you feel around you is like just natural magical energy. It feels exactly like the Xenomorph cave.
Was it the Xenomorph cave when that guy was in it, or just before that point where it's just like ambient?
Just before. It's not as vibrant as the cave, but you can still feel the natural magical energy there.
Okay, okay.
And roll me an investigation real quick.
That's my stat for investigation. Still nothing. Okay. Hey, 15 again.
You notice that there is a tree. It's not a very large tree, but it's not very tall, but it's a very wide, thick, sturdy tree. And the roots are kind of coming out of the ground, making sort of like a covering to the ground. Like it arches out of the ground, over, and then back into the ground. And within the roots, you see little circular mounds which look like egg nests. Through this, you know that this is how they're so fucking huge. This spot is their hatching area. So as they're in their eggs, they are soaking up all this magical energy, which is why they're twice as the size of any normal lizard folk.
Well, shit. Oh, the church isn't gonna like this. Okay. I don't think there's any much else to see. I'm gonna recall my my spirit back and just have him come all the way back, and then I'll sever my link with it.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'll remove my icon real quick. Okay. So Cade's still sitting there like crisscross applesauce, and all of a sudden his eyes just like open back up, full of magic, and then start dissipating. And then he's like, "Oh, so how do I explain this?"
Let me help you a little bit. See where the area is not
No,
in the path, is not in the path of the is not in the path of the highway. That's
Yeah,
all I'm going to
Cade-
give you.
Yeah, Cade's just trying to figure out how to like in character try to explain this gently. Because as far as anything, Cade's like, okay, so we're close to a very magical nest, as in birthing nest. Does anybody else want to react to this?
I guys, and there's like a lot of them.
Well,
Well, it explains why they're twice their normal size. Basically, they're basically like there's this like magical tree that they set up a nest under, and like all the eggs that they're hatching, that's why they're like twice the size that they normally are. They're like soaking up all this nature magic. It's not as powerful as like the one back in the cave, but it's that same kind of like nature magic.
Roll me history lock.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Or anyone really who wants to.
Since I've had dealings with lizard folk. 24.
All right, but no one else is wanting to roll history. Luck, you remember about the cave and why it was so special. It's the spot of a ley line. So the fact that Cade says that there's a spot in the forest that they're using as a nest that feels exactly like a cave, you know that it's a ley line spot.
Oh, we are going to have our work cut out for us in that area.
So how do you want to do this? Do we just want to try to convince the church to make a detour, or
Again, Cade, you know. Actually, hold on. No, Keelik's gonna step up and say, "Where exactly is this nest?"
Cade will point in the general direction.
It's northwest, so the church is not building a highway in that direction. So it's very shocking that the lizard folk would come out of their way just to attack a highway that's not going towards their land.
Where is this highway going?
If it's not going towards their land, do you think there could possibly be an unobserved aggressor pissing off these lizard folk?
Yeah, why else would they be territorial then? We're not even close to them.
I believe the only way we're going to get answers is if we go and meet whatever's left of the lizard folk at that area.
Well, they're clearly not going.
How many were there?
I counted the wounded guy, another one, and one of them, I don't know if it was like a shaman or something, but it looked like you're doing some kind of like ritual kind of thing over a fire. I didn't catch what spell it was or if it was one, but
The one that
it's
so
definitely distinguished.
So there was the runaway lizard warrior, another one, and then yes, lizard folk do have magic users, but they're usually old lizard folk that can no longer fight with weapons, so they resort to using magic. What about this second one? Did you notice anything different about it?
From what I caught, nothing that I could tell right off the ordinary, just like the other one. Apparently very honor bound as far as what I can translate. Apparently, like dying an honorable death means more to them than coming back alive. So,
Was it bigger than it in any way, even by a foot?
Loki, was it?
Yes, that was one of the very first things I said. Was that
Okay,
there
I
was
didn't
the
catch that
injured?
first.
There was the injured one, the one I was speaking to, which was larger than it, and then
Oh,
the
I
one
thought that was
behind
a shaman.
No,
Oh,
the
that's a
shaman. Yeah, the shaman was the old one at the fire. It was speaking to another one that was apparently yelling at it for not dying honorably.
Oh, I thought the big one was the shaman. Oh, my
Nope,
bad.
nope. All
I
right,
misunderstood. My bad.
sorry.
So Cade will relay that information. One of them is bigger than the other one by a substantial amount.
I see. So we have one injured lizard warrior, a shaman, and then was probably the lizard king, the leader of the tribe. And you said there's only those three?
That I can see.
It's very odd. Usually there's like 30 plus, including the ones
there's a
we-
lot of eggs around. Does that count?
No, there were no eggs. There was there was the nest, but no eggs.
Oh,
But-
I thought you said eggs. Sorry. My bad.
Nope. I said there were egg nests.
Okay.
But what you also saw were a bunch of burial mounds.
Okay, so Cade will relay that information. Instead of eggs, it'll be like burial mounds.
Something had to have happened to their tribe.
Damn it, Jarvis.
Well, if everyone's ready, I believe we should make our move.
Yes, I believe so
Cade will
too.
recall his bird and have him like perch on his shoulder, ready to go.
Okay, so I'm gonna answer this question out loud because
Okay.
Rose, Nandy told me you'd been busy with work, but you really needed to speak to. I really wanted you to talk to me about bringing in your character because I did have a plan for it, but you never got back to me. But I do understand that work and life is rough. You know, it takes up a lot of time, so I'm not upset. But we need to talk about it, just you and me, about how we're gonna do it, and that never happened. So unfortunately, no, you're not going to be in the session today. But I will, if you want to talk about it, I will. I'm happy to do it so we can figure out a fluid way to bring you in. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, because I did have a plan, but we never discussed anything. But again, Nanny told me you've been busy with work, so I completely understand. Alrighty. So. Alrighty, sorry. So, do we have a plan of what we're doing? Keelik has said we should go to the nest to find out more.
However, counterpoint, and like I'm not being an asshole here, I'm just going to point out that if they know we're coming, they're going to be prepared for a fight. I don't think that they'd be willing to actually talk it out.
Well, regardless, our job is to neutralize the threat to this highway, which is the lizard folk. And if there's even one left alive, they'll continue to fight. Seems like the job is nearly done, with only 3 left. And as Keelik is saying these words, he's not saying them with pride or conviction. He honestly sounds kind of disappointed at himself for saying it.
I must ask, do you have doubts about the church being just?
Every day. But it's not the religion, it's just the ones that manage it. There's a reason why I follow the bishop. He, like myself, don't believe in how the church operates. It's just he spent almost all of his life getting to the position he is now to try and make change. But I'm afraid being a bishop is as far as he can go. See, again, I was a soldier in the army, along with Bishop Cloudmane. We were ordered to do things we did not believe in. I've done many things I regret. And that is why I have resigned myself to a lowly priest. The only priest to a very poor section of the city. To do as much good as I possibly can.
To make up for the wrongs you have done as a soldier.
Precisely. And now here I am again, fighting for a cause I don't completely believe in. But it is needed.
Well, yes, it is needed.
It will kind of console him. It's like, if there's any other way, we would have.
Unfortunately, with most chaotic, exotic races, their pride is more important to them than their very lives.
Well, that explains a lot about myself on that end. I thank you for that.
As long as there is at least one lizard person still alive, they will continue to fight and to destroy what the church is trying to build. Why they're attacking the highway, I do not understand. It's even more surprising there's only 3 left when usually a tribe of lizard folk has 30 to 40 or more. And the fact that there are many large burial mounds within that area you investigated is even more disturbing. I've never heard of anything being able to wipe out an entire tribe like that.
Cade? I'm literally waiting. Okay, I was gonna say I was literally waiting on a response, man.
Alright.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? From the way you described this cave, it sounded similar to the creatures we fought on that island.
Not a cave.
The way he described the nest.
Oh, gotcha.
It's just when we went to the island, it was a cave nest.
Gotcha.
So, basically, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Cade has a kind of solemn look on his face. It's like,
The nest on the ley line,
it's gonna be a long day.
and the man we met in the cave.
I wonder if he's even shown up at this point.
Well,
'Cause
it'd
that-
either be a
'cause
matter of
it speaks
time.
to me like exactly. So I wonder if the church knew about this area though. That's the only thing that I'm pondering right now.
The church knows about this land, and that much is true. I'm almost positive they do. Which means the church is hiding something from us, and even Keelik.
Agreed. This is way too much of a coincidence. Well, we gotta go through that. We gotta check out the area anyway. I hate this. I hate this so much.
I don't like it nearly as
I'm
much
just
as
gonna
you.
say
What?
I'm just smiling at how much mental torture I'm putting you all through.
Well, the hilarity of it is, like, we kind of, like, are, like, actually in character piecing it together. While at the same time being incredibly confused, which, as a writer, I respect the hell out of you for that. But at the same time, as a reader, fuck you.
Alright, continue, sorry. I just had to get that out of my system.
But yeah, like, Locke is confused, and, like, Locke is openly saying this, and even when he mentioned Keelik's name, he looked over at Keelik to see if Keelik actually, like, somewhat agreed with the
Keelik is
possibility
just-
of the church hiding shit from them.
Keelik is just kind of like staring down at the ground and kind of like disassociating himself a little bit.
Well, I guess we're about to find out. And Kate grabs the rest of his pack and just like, well, Alonzi.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Pretty much.
All right, George, you gonna say anything, Schmitzky?
Schmitzky,
there for the cave, or am I
Schmitzky
missing
had a conversation with Locke, which we can play out if you want. I was typing it to him, and Schmitzky has been kneeling over this creature's face, experimenting with Schmitzky's various tools, trying to extract its teeth using thieves' tools and slightly more care, since she's using tools that she's actually familiar with.
Schmitzky,
Question.
everyone, the amateur
Alright.
dentist.
But my question is, can these tools be used on the body,
Well, according to
or are they
Drills,
used to pick
Pliers,
clocks?
blades, picks. Oh yes, standard torture.
I was
implements.
about to
standard
say, like,
torture instruments.
as long as they're sanitized, not even then, I think it should work.
Nothing a
There's plenty
prestidigitation
of
spell
tools being
can't
used.
handle with sanitization.
Heat metal.
Yep. Cauterize the wound as you make it.
I was thinking more like just like make the tools really hot to make it hurt more. But yeah, we'll go with that. But yeah, thieves' tools are ideally suited to amateur dentistry, not professional dentistry.
Yeah, because they even have it. Like, I looked up what Thieves' Tools has. They have a literal small mirror, is what it's described as.
Yes, but the thing about it is, the thieves' tools is used to like pick locks, not take out teeth and claws and shit from people's bodies.
Oh, please.
So I
If this was
understand the
my game, you'd be interested in the possibility of that being a option.
They're
think
not.
those would be a
they're
little more
not-
fragile.
Steve. If I give you a pair of pliers from a toolkit that you use to work on screws and shit, could you use it to yank out somebody's teeth? If I gave you a set
no.
of wire cutters, could you cut off somebody's finger?
Wire cutters can work for that, yes. The pliers, however, you more likely snap the tooth in half before pulling it out of the jaw.
What pliers are you using? I've seen
Yeah.
plenty of teeth pulled out with pliers.
You know, I think I'll allow it for right now, but just do a regular medicine roll instead of a
I've seen people
disadvantage.
using thieves' tools with disadvantage.
You know what? I'll accept that one. Go ahead.
Wait,
Justin, I want you to do this at least 12 different times before I let you do it with advantage or normal.
that's fine. She's actually working on a homebrew spell that will let her do it. So,
You and me got to work on that one.
oh yeah, we gotta work on it.
You gotta use the cauldron, please.
The cauldron.
That's my operating room. Just like dump the cauldron under somebody's head, and all you hear is muffled screaming.
All right, roll. Yep. Yeah, 13.
Still got 13.
Roll me 2 d6s. Slightly better. You got
I'm
17.
improving. Schminsky like holds up like a bunch of bloody teeth. Like Schminsky's getting better.
Roll me another 2 d6s for the claws.
That had the same
Not-
energy as the scene in Happy Gilmore.
Mildly
Happy learned
threatening.
how to cut. Yeah, mildly threatening.
You got 7 teeth and 7 claws.
Which is as much as I got from 5 of them before.
Yep, good job.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Now that Schmitzy's got front
Squinty
teeth
gets
and
to roll
claws,
intimidation.
are
Okay.
we finally ready to get moving?
Has everyone been healed?
Everyone is legit healed.
Yeah, I didn't take any damage. I don't
Are
think.
we all at max health then?
Yeah.
What
I
kind of
am.
spell slot? No, does this count as a short rest?
You know what? I'll allow it. Short rest. Everyone can get half their crap back. Actually, you know what? I'll be very generous. You guys get all your spell slots, all your
Noise.
stuff, because you're gonna need it.
This totally
damn.
isn't just because he is out of spell slots as hit DM player character.
Yeah, I am. I have like 1 left because of that fucking failed zone of truth.
When
So
you
I
get
was
to the big empty room and there's health patches laying on the ground.
yeah, I had 1 spell slot left, and I'm like, fuck.
You could have DM bullshit to automatically work, but you know.
No, I don't want to do that with you guys knowing. Anyway. So, are we finally ready to go?
Ready.
Alright. Cade, you're the only one that knows where to go.
Cade will lead the way, and then he'll have his bird kind of scouting ahead and around to make sure we don't get ambushed.
Alright. You guys, let me think. Roll me a d6, someone. Anyone. Actually, no, Cade, since you're leading. Roll me a d6.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Press enter.
Andy,
5.
I sent you a thing.
Yeah, I see it.
Who did you send?
You should send that to
Is it
Steve
big enough for
too.
you to read?
Yeah, it's big enough for me to read.
Okay, just give me your thoughts on balance.
So, you said 5, Cade?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, everyone's slow. It takes 5 hours to get to this nest. Just following the path that you followed, it takes 5 hours. Because of the goes out and curves around and then back towards.
This is a nice little trip.
So, you guys get to the area. Tara's not supposed to be here. Nope. Delete.
Are we there yet?
Are we there yet?
Gonna move
Are
you
we
guys
there
on.
yet? Are we
We
there
get
yet?
there when we get there.
Help me God, I will turn this carriage around, but we're not in a carriage.
I'll turn this entire party around. Yeah, that doesn't have the same,
So-
like, threatening menace to it.
Give me a second. Are you guys gonna roll stealth or what's going on here?
Fairly positive
Listen,
they
you
know
tell us
we're
when we're getting
coming.
close.
It'd be pointless for us to be stealthy about it.
Okay, I need to switch.
Though that can be up
Balance.
to anyone else.
Mystery. Give me a second. For some
When
reason,
we
my
get close, I would assume he'd be like, "Alright, it's time to shut up." But I don't know.
Alex, I
Following the
absolutely
field is
love the
predicted.
description of what you sent me. I read it like
glad you
6
like it.
times.
Well, for you guys,
Like,
this is what the lizard shaman looks like. He is the oldest out of them all. I'm gonna get him a little bit bigger, just so you guys can see him. Next.
That's a huge
Ah.
bitch!
Oh Lord, he coming!
And that is the lizard king.
Oh Lord, he coming!
I don't want to kill these guys.
Is that because they're too badass, or is that due to the
Yeah.
Dragonborn from Swank's game? Talking.
Nah, bro. We need these people on our side. Look
Okay, give me a
at
second.
these guys. What?
Well, I'm glad you guys approved of the pictures I found.
I
Where the
need these guys in more scenes.
Too bad you gotta kill them.
Don't have to. It's D&D.
Well, they're gonna try and kill you.
Do we even try to give him the option to talk him down?
Right.
Fairly positive.
And then
my
there's the
thought
lizard folk.
process was going to go down anyway.
A little bit bigger. There we go. That's the scene. You guys walk up on the. You start walking. You start hearing them argue and discuss. You see this one right here. Over here at a fire. I don't have a picture of a fire. I probably should. Alex, if you can do that for me really quickly. I'm sure you're good at that.
Mm-hmm.
He's just muttering in Draconic as he's just doing a spell. These two are right here discussing, and this one, but before you guys even break through the brush, he just looks up and stares right in your guys' direction. So, you've come to finish the job, have you?
It's pretty. It's actually well done.
You've taken our homes, you've killed our people, and now you've come for our sacred hatching area.
At this time, we probably made it through the brush, right?
Yes. The lizard folk you guys fought, who is basically almost dead already, kind of turns around and readies to fight.
Schminsky's like, aren't we only here because you murdered a bunch of humans first?
Little
So technically,
one,
this is all your fault.
how naive
April.
you are. I'll forgive you for your insolence.
What does insolence mean?
Cade will
Tell you
step out
later.
with Schminsky and says, we did not come here to kill, but we will defend.
Fire! He just
Shoot
shuts you up
yourself.
right there. He shuts you up right there and yells, liar. We were a proud people of 60 lizard folk. Then your kind started to build that flat rock pathway. We didn't care about it, didn't come near our home. We left you to your devices, destroying the forest, ripping up the ground.
And Cade's eyes will glow, trying not to hold, Cade's eyes will glow, trying to hold back, just him getting upset. It's like, God damn it, I don't want to be associated with these assholes. Cade's through gritted teeth, it's like, I do not speak for them. We stand apart.
Really? Is that why you came to aid them? Days before we started attacking, fire rained down from the sky, obliterated our village, killed off our people. It was magic, none of the like I've ever seen. We were reduced to only 12. There was no one ever around except for your kind building that pathway. A threat to our livelihoods, our state of being. A direct attack on us meant war. With what little we had left, we waged it.
Cade will kind of think for a minute, and it's like,
Well, that confirms my suspicion.
Fireballs from the sky? I look at one of the party members. I'm not talking to this guy. You know people that can do fireballs from the sky?
We encountered him once.
Kate's trying to think.
Did I? I was part of the group.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Was the fireball? Am I thinking right? Or the fireball guy, or the fire rain
fireball
down was the?
was inside the xenomorph cave. Yeah.
Yeah, the glowing. Okay.
The
So, yeah, I just
villain
wanna
of this
confirm my-
chapter, or the villain of the story in general. One or the other.
Kate will speak up as like, wait, we know this person. He does not speak for us. He does not stand with us. We have been looking for him as well.
Really? Because he has that same sickly yellow glow in his eyes, same as you, and he points at you. Same as the rest of your kind. You want us dead? You want our forest? That's just fine. You'll have to fight us for it.
Cade will interrupt him. Is like, "Oh, get off your half-beaten horse." Just say, and we'll just kind of just finish interrupting. It's like, you're not the only one that has been attacked. Because this is we know, we can feel the magic here. This is not the same place that glowing-eyed man came either, and there will be more.
And there's nothing left to say. We will continue to fight, defend, and kill.
And to that I say, to your heart's content, but we are not your enemy.
Really?
The enemy.
You came in, slaughtered what's left of my warriors, and say you're not the enemy?
You attacked first. You left us with no choice.
And there is no other option. We are enemies.
You ignorant fool.
He's gonna say something to the wounded wounded wizard folk in Draconic. Defend us while we finish the ritual. And now it's time for roll initiative.
Why do you have to die? Shit, I gotta click my character.
Where is my
Bam.
character?
It's in the far corner here, to the left.
Oh, left. Okay. And I'll also drag in my.
Wow, I was just pulling something out of my ass. I wasn't expecting the music to be this fucking epic sounding.
Nice job. All right, give me a second. Wizard.
And 11, that should be a 12. Okay. And then my Beast Spirit shares a turn order with me.
All right, that's a 6. What does this work? I don't actually have a sheet on roll 20 for this guy. Yeah, 1. I don't. Add. Fuck it. Sending. Is that top of the list? Alright. I'll go after Schmitzky. I'll be at the bottom of the turn order. I don't mind that. So, this lizard folk that is the last of the warriors that you fought will charge at you guys. Actually, no, he'll be on top of the turn order. So he's before lock. So all my opponents are gonna, all the ones that I'm controlling will be on the same turn. So this guy here is just gonna walk back towards the shaman. This one here will run forward and start attacking. And he will go for 2, 4, 5. Roll a d6 real quick. How lucky he fucking attacks Keelik first. So he's gonna run and charge and attack at Keelik. Alright, so. That is a miss. He brings up his club and strikes at Keelik. Keelik raises his shield and it bashes off the shield. He then makes a shield spike attack. Still misses. Blocks it with his shield again. These two are just about finishing up what they need to do. They each have a knife in their hands. They look at each other and nod. And they both say in Draconic, "For our people," as they slit their throats and their blood bleeds into the fire.
Wait,
And that's the
what?
end. And that's the end of their turn.
Wait, what just happened?
Did he just commit Sambuca?
Yep, you'll see why.
Oh
Wait,
god.
no, which one's committed to Buku?
Both
The
the
two by the
shaman
fire.
and the king.
Okay, so they slit their own throats. I was like, wait, did they have hostages? What? So they killed themselves and bleed into the fire.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
At least
smart.
that's what it
No-
looked
no
like
research.
to us.
Oh shoot! I lost my page of what I was.
Made sure he finished that ritual before one of these spellcasters got up. I see what you're doing.
Yep.
Man. There goes my plan.
Alrighty. So I'm muted. Okay. So yeah. Ah, come on now. There it is.
Steve, you know how we've got spell points instead of spell slots?
Yes.
What is the maximum level of spell we can upcast to? Because normally, let's say you wanted to cast a first level spell but more powerful, you could cast it with like a 6th level spell slot, which would make it more powerful.
Basically, you minus more of the spell points. So, say you want to cast a 2-level spell. It takes 2 spell slots or spell points. And
Yeah,
you
but-
want to upcast it so it costs even more.
Yeah, I get that part, but like right now, the highest level spell that I can cast, the highest level spell, is a 6th level spell. Normally, you could cast a first level spell at 6th level because that's the highest slot you have available. If I wanted to put all of my magic points into a first level spell to make it more powerful, could I do that, or could I only put up to 6 levels into it?
You can cast as many spell points as you have to
Got it.
upcast the spell.
Good to know.
So he's been to overcharge his spell with that many spell slots.
Yes.
Yep, but that'll be all of his spell slots.
You won't be able to cast anything else after that to Spirit Ball.
Cantrips.
So yes,
And
now.
dentistry now.
So yes, these two are now bleeding out over the fire, and then they just lay down on the ground and they're dead. This one is attacking you guys. It is now Locke's turn.
Okay. Well, it was strange that they did that. Locke is currently more concerned with the first guy attacking the member of the church. And remembering that he needs to keep Keelik alive. Yep, he's just gonna go straight up and finish the job.
Yeah, he literally has one more hit, so it's whatever.
Oh my god, I overkilled him? that's a nat 20.
Let me guess, nat 20?
Yes, it fell
All
off the
right.
desk and I watched it roll.
What in
Are-
the suicide mission is this?
It's not a side mission, it's a main story mission.
I said suicide mission. These guys literally
Oh.
themselves as soon as we get here. This guy has 1 HP and he runs up like an idiot.
Yep. Alright, explain how you kill this guy.
Honestly, at this point, it'd be, what he was going for was basically just to knock the wind out of him, is the way I'm going to at least flavor it.
Where do you hit him?
Basically in the chest area.
Center mass.
Alright.
So, yes, center
Is that
mass.
all you, so that's all you wanted to do was just knock
That's
the
all
wind
he
out of him. Do
wanted
you want
to,
me?
yes, but because it was a nat 20, maybe, I don't know, because Rule of Cool is something I know you like. Maybe he
I do.
pushed a little too hard and basically blasted out the bones from his center mass out his back.
I will accept that. I was more or less thinking, like, have any of you seen Kung Fu Hustle?
Yes. I have requested
You
it
know
for
where
movie
he-
night 3 fucking times.
So we'll watch it Friday, but there's that scene where the guy punches him in the chest, and the chest is like the direct circumference of his fist.
Mhm.
Punches that one spot into his body, and a concussion of air pops out the other end out of his back.
I mean,
That's
that-
basically what you do. You basically,
yeah.
yeah, you do that, and all of a sudden he just like coughs up blood, and he is now dead.
Fatality.
All right. Now, here's the thing. These two over here, you see their blood still leaking into the fire. Then all of a sudden, it seems like the fire follows their blood like it's gasoline and envelops their bodies. Burns away their
It's like,
clothes.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Burns away their clothes, burns away their scales, their flesh, till they're nothing but bones. And all of a sudden, the fire just erupts around them.
And it, yeah.
And then, from what's left,
Thinking that too.
is this. Once the fire dissipates, this is what you're left with.
Zoom.
It has a
Zoom.
face.
Oh my god.
Glad I wore the brown pants today.
It hisses and roars at you guys.
Quick question for the DM.
What?
Are you making that bigger so we can see, or is that its size?
That's its size, buddy.
Hold on,
Fuck.
check something.
I had to zoom out.
I'll make it smaller, but it is a large creature.
Hey, look! I can fit entirely in its mouth.
It is. This thing is huge. Think of it as a kaiju.
Yeah, that is
Okay,
kind
so-
of what I was thinking of.
I want to put it back to regular size so I can fit in his mouth again.
Alex, do you really want me to yeet you into its mouth?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Have you ever heard the tale of Jonah?
Its
All
outer
right.
scales are too hard. We need to attack it from the inside.
Alrighty, so. Does anyone want to try and roll insight or history or whatever to find out what the fuck this thing is?
I'm a rolling. Nothing guaranteed, but I'm a rolling. Yeah, that's
Let's see if
a
Schmitzky-
that's a nat 1.
What the
Ooh.
fuck is that?
I got a
What
19.
am I rolling? What am I rolling?
History, insight, whatever can try and help you understand this. Nature, history, and whatever you was best for you to try and figure out what the fuck this thing is.
Anna.
Nope, not out of that one.
Persuasion.
No, I
Persuasion.
told you. History,
Persuaded not to kill you.
insights, or nature. One of
Tell
those
me what
three.
you are. Persuasion.
How about a 19?
That'll work. So, Kate knows what it is, but I'm gonna wait. Yes, but I'm gonna wait to explain.
Also in that one.
Alex, I know shit. George, are you gonna do it?
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck this is.
Did you roll?
I can't, but
Just because you don't know doesn't mean your character does not know.
Yeah.
nature. Bam. 11.
You don't know shit. Yeah. So it's all the same for Keelik. 15. He doesn't know either. All right. Cade, what you know from your time being a ranger is that the lizard folk, you've only heard whispers, stories even. You don't even know if it's true, of them being able to summon a guardian snake to help defend them in times of great peril. How is never specified. But what you've heard it is called a naga. There's several kinds, 3 to be exact. You've heard of a guardian naga, which defends the most religious and prosperous tribe, but it's usually always asleep, so no one ever sees it. There's the bone naga, which is usually made by necromancy. It takes dozens of corpses to summon it. And then the one before you, a spirit naga, which is done by sacrificing oneself to summon it.
So Kate's just like looking up in awe at this. He's like, so that's what a spirit naga looks like.
The spirit, what's it?
Felix is gonna be like, yeah, a what?
So I might be wrong, but so they have, this is like their last ditch emergency card they play. Basically they just off themselves to summon their spirit guardian.
It's a stand.
Technically not wrong either.
Alright, so Keelik is going to draw his sword, not ignite it yet, and it then, once it's fully summoned, it turns to all of you and roars. And if a snake could roar, this one does.
Oh, I definitely got the gift for this.
I know you do.
Let's check it out before we get this party on the way.
Where is it?
Hell, I'll even blow it up for the stream too.
Oh, where is it? Where is it?
Once it loads.
Yeah, I wanted this thing big. It's basically a kaiju. I'm just getting it lower. This thing definitely reaches above the trees by like several stories.
So why aren't you making its picture bigger again?
Because for my guest to zoom out just to see it.
Oh, I don't have it saved. I have to look for it. Give me a minute.
Alright, well, let's get this on the way anyway. Because, Kate, it's your turn now.
Really?
Yes, really. Oh, I've been waiting for this.
Okay, fair enough. For this. Okay, so Kate's gonna lay some quick groundwork real quick, and we'll cast Spike Growth for this.
Yeah, I figured he was gonna try to cover our asses.
By gross.
And it's 20 by 20. So he's gonna put it smack dab right between us and the monster. Let's see if I can draw it real quick.
Let me see.
Draw shape. Be what from here to. The square's 5 feet.
Yeah, the square's 5 feet. They're just probably not centered, but each
Oh.
square is 5 feet.
So
I
it'll
did-
probably be something like this. So
Yeah.
it's about 20-foot radius is about as far as I can
Yeah.
make it big. So
Just gonna make this
And
thing
then-
a little bit bigger because this thing is huge.
and then I don't think I have anything I could use for a. Oh, that took up most of my action. Let me see real quick. Hang on. And then, yeah, I'll go ahead and use my cunning action to go ahead and see if I can get out of its line of sight to see if I can start planning a sneak attack or anything. So like go into like the bushes or something like that. And then that will be Cade's turn. And then for my beast spirit, they'll go ahead and try to take a flying jab at it and try to just start chipping away at it.
All right, so it's gonna fly and try and attack it.
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck.
Yeah. Let me see. D8. Hang on, and I gotta find my dice. Ooh! Don't drop it. Okay, I have that, and then. Ooh, what's with the big giant green circle thing?
So, no,
Oh.
Oh.
Your
I'm like,
spike
I
growth
see
is
nothing but
actually-
green.
Your spike growth is actually this big, not the red square, not the blue square.
Oh, I thought it was 20
20-foot radius.
radius. Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. Okay, so. Ooh, 18 plus 7. That'd be a 26? Or is that a 20? No, 25. Sorry. Right?
Say that one more time. Sorry.
25.
25. That hits.
Okay. So he does a D plus 6. I managed to get him for 11. And does my beast share any of my abilities? So can he disengage? Let's see. Spells. I'm so disorganized, I apologize. Okay. So, okay, yeah, that'll be anything he can do. He'll basically come in and just, start swooping and chipping away at him at each pass.
Yeah. So it's basically scratching at him.
Mm-hmm.
It shakes its head and roars as this bird is just flying at him.
And then that will be its turn. He can't do very much as low level.
Okay, give me a second. Just looking. Sorry, hold on. Ouch. There we we go. That's what I wanted. Alrighty, it is now. Is your turn over, Kate? Sorry. Is there anything else you can do?
That's it for me, and that's it for my bird.
Alrighty, George. This giant creature, which you've never seen or heard of before, just spawned in front of you. It's the size of a building. What do you do?
Alright. Does it look like it's focused on anybody at the moment? Or like,
Right now, the bird, but that will change soon.
that will change soon.
I can't be the only one getting Chamber of Secrets vibes.
So,
Look directly
30
in the
feet.
eyes, he'll turn to
is he
stone.
30 feet away from me?
Who's 30 feet away from you?
Kate. So, with my bonus action. Wait. So the spell ends. Oh, never mind. You guys are all gonna do that. So, what I'm gonna do is with my action. Cast. Was it this one? Oh no, there's this. I'm casting Fairy Fire on the big boy.
Really?
Yes.
I gotta make a dex save.
No, it's any creature. Oh shit, it moved. Why is it moving? Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined. So wait, what? Each object in a 20-foot cube range is outlined. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined. If it fails a dexterity saving throw, I guess.
All right, so I got so.
I didn't know Fairy Fire had a dexterity saving throw.
All right,
Against objects, not just creatures.
so I gotta do a dexterity save.
Yes.
Alright, I gotta open
Let
the
me
thing that Mike found in the
Well, okay. Well, the Naga got a nat 20.
oh no.
So you guys see this thing, all of a sudden it just wraps itself around this tree behind it, and it just like swings itself out of the range of fairy fire as you're casting it. It's breaking the tree in half as it's doing it, and basically just ends up right here into your little trap. Let me move your thing so you can see it.
Get
Okay,
closer.
so is it
Look at this.
moving as a reaction then? Or is it like a legendary action after somebody's turn sort of thing? Like, has it actually moved, or is this the DM saying it's
This
now
is
in a
how-
different place?
It's in a different place due to the dexterity save. That's just how I flavored it. It just moved from one spot to the other.
Okay,
By,
because if it is now in the spike growth area, you need to do some things.
yeah, I know. That's fine.
Yep,
I'm not
every
worried
5 feet.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it, like, at all. So let's see. So, yeah, roll 2d4.
No, that's not quite right. It's if we're just using a single direction, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You need to roll 10d4
Go ahead, Mike.
at a minimum.
I'm just gonna use Roll20 for this because I don't have the time for that.
You don't have 10d4s.
Roll20 has sealed die fate. 24.
24? Okay.
Not bad. Could be worse.
Obviously, it has about like 700 health.
Yeah. Alrighty. So yeah, you see this thing like the spell struggle to grow up over and around the Naga. It twists its head to look at the spiky vines poking at it.
It's basically just vegetarian caltrops.
Pretty much.
I use the rest of my movement.
It's like, haha, these spikes will stab you and hurt you. Looks out.
Yeah.
The spikes are basically like the size of tiny splinters to it. It's like,
Yeah, you guys just literally
Bitch.
watch this giant monstrosity just curl around a tree, snap it in half, using it to propel itself around the tree and into a different spot. Super fucking fast.
Move this
All
way.
right. Is that all you can do, George?
And then for my bonus action,
I already did a bonus action.
I did an action, which was
Oh, gotcha, Fairy Fire. Gotcha.
yes.
Okay.
And my bonus action would be to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Good luck, guys. I'm rooting for you.
Did all I could. It's all to you.
Well, I'm trying to curve around the other
I
way.
blame Mike.
I don't see where the thing goes.
You blame who?
I blame Mike.
What'd I do?
Look at the gifs from yesterday.
just kill me.
You wanted it, so there you go.
Fair enough.
As I said, I blame
I'm praying
Mike.
for a TPK. It's gonna be great.
The one I
Okay,
giggled
fair
at, honestly, was the Lemongrad one.
Unmake me.
Alright, so you ward a creature, which is yourself, within range against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. This person doesn't protect the warded creature from area effects, such as the explosions of a fireball. If the warded creature makes an attack... Okay. I got something for you. Alrighty. Be ready? Is that all you can do? It's not Keelik. All he can literally do is just ignite his sword. He doesn't have any spell large enough to deal with this thing.
Why doesn't he just walk up to it and poke it in its side?
Huh, I wonder why. Spike growth, maybe. Wait, hold on. You might have something.
Why doesn't he just walk up to here outside the range of spike growth? Unless he has less than 25 foot of movement.
Alrighty. So, Keelik is going to walk up here, right here, just before spike growth. I know his image is like a corner in it, but he's not actually in it. And he's going to use this. So, he is going to point his sword, which is now glowing with radiant energy, at the Naga and just like shoot a guided bolt of radiant energy right at its face. Okay, so I need to make a ranged attack. Where is it at? It should be in my... I should have a thingy for it. I do! Ha ha ha! So, let's say to attack. Ooh, just makes it. Alright. So he hits and does 4d6 worth of damage. Okay, so yes, you guys watch this guy just walk up and fire a bolt of radiant energy at this thing. It hits it square in the face. And it doesn't even blink. It just rotates its head as the smoke starts to dissipate. Alright. Let me see what else I could do. Wait, I need to get rid of my thing. That's a level 1 spell. Alrighty, so yeah, I got none of the maneuvers I want yet to use. That's pretty much all he can do. It is now Schmitsky's turn. Schmitsky, of course, is going to be a bitch and just hide in a tree.
What makes you say that?
Because you do that every encounter.
I do that in encounters where it will help, Stephen. This is a little bit bigger than a tree. I don't think hiding in a tree is gonna help.
Probably not.
I hide in tree. It eats the entire tree. Well, that worked. Fucking hell. Okay. I put myself in Schminsky's shoes right now. Let's see. Schminsky's things are spells, traps, annoying people.
Trying not to get eaten.
This thing is the size of several buildings. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So. Does that work?
Let me see. What the fuck? Nat 1.
That was some terrible, terrible fucking rolls.
Yeah, but that was a fucking... How do you get a 29 on a nat 1?
Because it's
Because only
seven-
one of the
it's
dice
multiple
was
D10s.
1.
Okay, so... So the 29 was the attack roll. Or was that the... No, it wasn't. That's
There's
the
no,
damage.
There's no attack roll. It just takes it. Constitution saving throw.
So it takes a Constitution saving throw.
For half
Um,
damage.
Constitution save. Constitution save. Constitution save. What's this? Oh yeah, it's half damage. So, what do I got to beat?
19? Yes.
So close. I got an 18.
Oof.
Full damage.
29. Thank you.
Is that 29 plus the 20 radiant, or is that?
Yeah, it's 49 radiant in total.
Oh, so you just took 49 total.
Nice. Good job. All right, you guys see Schmitsky charge up her strongest spell that she has. Well, offensive spell anyway.
Schminsky is basically standing there. She's like looking up at this gigantic thing. And she's like, Schminsky does not have nearly enough knives. Wait, what time is it? Is it like towards the end of the day? Is it?
It
the middle
is
of the day?
it is twilight. The sun is starting to set.
Okay. So, Schminsky's standing there and she's like, Schminsky does not have nearly enough knives. And she like slightly like edges behind Locke and like leans around him and it's just like, shiny? and she's like twiddles her fingers a little bit, and out from the sky, it's like normally like would be a 40-foot high, 10-foot wide beam of moonlight coming down, and it just looks like someone's shining a little flashlight on somebody on the snake.
Yeah, where exactly? Where exactly is it hitting the snake?
Like right in the center of its mass. I'm assuming it's like coiled up with its head up, and it's just like smack in the middle of its center of mass, and just like it's like.
Alright.
Yeah, it's like an anime where you see this like really dramatic effect. This giant beam of light comes down, and then it pans back slightly, and it's just like someone's shining a tiny flashlight on a snake. It's like,
okay, yeah, basically, yeah. So, yeah, you guys see it. It's starting to burn the scales on this thing. The thing twists its neck again, and it's gonna stare right at the beam of light, and then pan to look at all of you.
Schminsky like hides a little. Can Schminsky use her bonus action to hide behind Locke?
You know what? I'll accept it. I'll be stealth. Like every attack you guys have done to this thing, it just like looks at the attack like this is supposed to hurt. Is that all you could do?
Well, that was my main action.
You use the bonus action to hide.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's it for now.
It is now the Naga's turn. First off, it's gonna look at the beam of light like I just said. Turn to all of you, and it's
wait. How tall is this thing, by the way?
fucking huge. Is
it taller than 60 foot?
way taller. It's like the size of a kaiju.
Okay, so basically, like at about 40 foot, which is like maybe like a third of its height, a beam of light like forms out of the air and starts going down. It's like it's looking down at this spell.
It is. It's looking at all of you, and I'm gonna roll something. It's gonna roll insight to try and find whoever did this. Should I do insight or should I do?
I mean, if it was trying to see, then it would be perception. If it was trying to sense, it would be arcana.
Arcana, that's intelligence. Nope. Okay. I'm sorry,
okay?
Alex. It has a 19. No, 19 plus 3 to its intelligence. So it looks at Locke, but it's not looking at you, Locke. It's looking trying to look through you.
Shrinsky's be like, psst, look, it's looking at you. Don't punch it.
It's gonna coil its head back like it's about to strike with its teeth, launches its neck forward, but instead, lightning comes out of its mouth. Right at Locke, and sequentially also Schmitzky.
Okay, why is it not on the turn order?
Because I don't know how to put it on the turn order. So it's just ahead of all of you guys. Alright, so I'm going to... So, Locke and Schmitzky, you must make a
It's a dex
dexterity
save.
saving throw. Yes.
If I knew what monster stat block you were using, I'd roll it for you, but I don't know what that is.
That's alright, I got everything written down that I need.
Yeah, but I mean, I put it into the fucking...
I know, that's why I
27.
just have it at 27?
27.
That makes it. What's your dex save, Schmitzky?
That does not mean.
Alright, so... Locke, you get half of this. Schmitzky, you get all of it.
Oh man.
Wait a minute.
I'm just seeing this mental image, like Schminsky's hiding behind him, it shoots lightly, and Locke just like leaps out of the way, and Schminsky's just like face on with lightning. He's like, God damn it, Locke. He just like yeets himself out of the way, leaving Schminsky to just fucking face tank this lightning bolt.
Let's see. Yeah, out of the way of certain area effects such as the Blue Dragon's Lightning Breath or a Fireball spell. When you are subject to an effect that allows you to make their saving throw, you don't You only take half damage. You instead take no damage. Nice. Okay.
If I succeed the
So,
saving
you-
throw. So I took nothing.
You took nothing, and Schmitsky took it all. You literally did exactly what Alex said. You just jumped out of the way. So you took 26 damage, Schmitsky.
My face. My everything.
There you go. Fuck you. No. And unfortunately, it doesn't have multi-attack, even though I could give it that. But I'm not going to. I'm not that mean.
Do it.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to team PK. Okay, I'm trying to give a fun, challenging encounter. So it's only got one attack. It's already have enough buffs. Okay.
Well,
it
you
doesn't need any
managed to
more.
give. Yeah, you managed to give me something that I can work with, but also something that player is absolutely fucking terrified. While character is like, I need to kill this thing. I need to kill it now.
So yeah, you guys see poor Schmitsky just get hit. And the funny part is,
What
it did.
you see Locke deliberately allowing Schminsky. He has plenty of time to step out of the way, and he just lets Schminsky get hurt. No
Do you know how fast lightning is, motherfucker?
deliberately let Schminsky get injured.
That's all the dog I could do is now lost.
Such
Is it
bad-
sad that I want to see like Locke just like fucking like Uncle Iroh this shit from the lightning and just come out like redirected but come out totally fried?
I'm
No, you
sorry,
see,
I'm
now-
the,
okay, now
I'm
all I
the
can
wrong
think of is-
subclass of monk to even pull that off.
Yeah,
Dude,
way.
dude,
I know.
That mental image though is just like you see the lightning like fires out from the snake and Locke like really dramatically redirects the lightning straight into Schminsky's face.
Alrighty. So, I would honestly, if he could find a monk character that could teach him that. However, your evasion would not work. You'd be taking at least half damage of whatever the lightning attack is, but you can redirect it
Yeah, from that.
with
I'm
like
resistant.
right back since
What-
my turn is just
with
finished.
like a D10 of where the direction it's going to be, or D100. Because I'm not going to have you just redirect it right back at the thing that was attacking you.
Oh no, the
Oh,
thing
I
that
gotta
was
just give him
in
the spell
actually
Absorb
had a
Element.
ruling for
Yeah, that would work.
lightning redirection.
All right. Anyway, Locke, your turn. Let's go. We're almost out of time.
I have absolutely no idea how to fight this thing.
I know. I love it. It's like that. It's like that GIF Mike sent a few months back of the raccoon with the evil grin.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna do something if you'll allow it, and I'm going to explain what it is. Alright, you see that
I allow
lizard,
just about anything.
you see that lizard folk
Go ahead.
corpse?
Yeah, talking about the one that was charbroiled by lightning. Yes.
Yeah. Is it still at least somewhat of a corpse?
Yes, it is still a fully intact corpse, just extra crispy.
Okay. I'm going to grab that, and I'm going to move it into the spike growth.
You're gonna try and pick up. Okay, you need to do me in athletics at disadvantage. This thing is huge. It is like 3 times your size.
I am aware this is the only thing I, both the player and character, can actually think of to give myself some form of leeway to be able to reach
Alright,
this motherfucker, because I'm sorry, I'm not Piccolo.
Alright, and I'm gonna allow this to be your bonus action.
Okay.
Because you're using an action to pick it up and move it.
You
I'll
said
allow you a
athletics,
bonus action
right?
to move it.
And that's my
Yes.
social interaction for the day.
I hate that this was at disadvantage.
What are you trying to do?
13.
Mount the snake?
With some difficulty, you manage to get this much.
Of course.
With the size of the snake and how much you were able to move the body, with a good enough acrobatics, you can pole vault off the lizard folk onto the body of the snake without getting hit by the spike growth. But here's the question, Alex. That moonbeam, is it a concentration spell?
It is.
I need you to roll me concentration. Or actually, no, you got hit with a fucking lightning beam.
I still roll concentration. It's
All right. All right,
Yeah.
go ahead.
or something.
All right, roll concentration then.
All right, hold on.
Because, yeah, you just got hit with a whole lot of ouch.
Yep. When you take damage, 10 or half the damage. I took 26.
26.
So 13. DC 13. Man.
Oh, thank God.
All right, now you just got to find a way to maneuver around the moonbeam spell once you get onto its body.
Yeah, I'm aware.
That
Please.
depends. Did Steven give me the original ability of the spell back to fucking move it?
Yes, I did. A long time ago.
Then I'll deliberately hit him with it. I mean, I'll deliberately not hit him with it. Because I'm a good teammate.
Yeah, the kind that doesn't let another one get hit by a spell.
Yeah. Lock.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Locke. What are you gonna do?
Well, honestly, since I used both my action and my bonus action to move it, I can't do anything at the moment.
Wrong. I said bonus action alone would move
Oh.
it.
Okay. Well, if that's
What
the
did
case.
you move?
The corpse.
You moved the body of the lizard folk corpse.
See,
Did you just
he knew.
football kick a corpse to make a platform to jump off of?
Yes, that's what he wanted to do, but he didn't get a high enough roll to get it completely, so he has to get a good acrobatics. Which I'm sure he can.
Oh yeah, I can.
I'm not too
definitely
worried
do
about
that. Yeah, I'm a cat.
That
on.
one, that one, that one.
I am Catman.
Hear me roar. Mew.
Thundercats, more like Teen Titans Go. The silence indicates he rolled a nat 1.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 7 on the die, plus 9, that's 16.
Sorry, dude. You had to have at least made an 18.
Yeah, I figured.
I have a question. That I know this is all this shit, but so you're attempting to jump off of the lizard man's corpse onto the back of the creature.
Well, that's
Right?
one idea. The original idea was to actually use the lizard man as basically some form of leverage to just be able to stand within 5 feet of this motherfucker and just wail on it.
What do you mean by leverage?
You wanted to use it as a platform to stand on so he wouldn't get hit by the spike.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
sure
not
what-
entirely
unless he's
smooth
jumping
brained.
onto the back of the fucking. If he's not jumping onto the back of the snake, I'm not sure why he's making an acrobatics check, because he's literally just like 25 feet away. Just walk.
Alex,
I'm just asking what I thought was an obvious question.
he needs to be within 5 feet of the Naga just to hit it.
Yeah, so he walks up to there.
That will put him in the spike growth.
Yeah, and
Which is
the
why I'm
lizard
using the
man's standing
corpse.
on it. Yeah. Wait, did you fail an acrobatics check to balance on a body?
Jump off the body to get on the Naga. Yes.
So you are trying to get on the Naga.
Yes. You know, Kingdom Hearts 2.
I'm just confused.
Get
Are
up
you-
on the
are you
Hydra's
the
back.
Naga or not?
I am not on the Naga.
Okay.
You know, you know what? I'm going to just allow it. I usually set acrobatics at 18 for you guys because most of you can make that with relatively ease. But seeing as how I beefed up this Naga, I'm gonna just allow it, and you jumped off, and you landed on the Naga.
Okay. Okay, so I'll just... Oh no.
Oops.
Come on. Oops.
Let's see.
There we
Climbing
go.
onto a bigger creature. If one creature wants to jump onto another creature, it can do so by grappling. A small or medium creature has little chance of making a successful
Alex?
grapple against a huge or gargantuan creature, however, unless magic has granted the grapple's supernatural might. As an alternative, a suitably large opponent can be treated as terrain for the purposes of jumping onto its back or climbing a limb. So you need to make climbing checks.
Well, it's a good thing I'm a tabaxi.
Alrighty, is that all you can do?
For now, yes.
Alrighty, Kate, your turn.
Alrighty. Let's see. I think I had this planned out. Okay, and okay, so Cade will grab his bow out and set it to. Let's go Radiant. Why not? Seems Radiant is the theme of the day. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can lock down. Cade's gonna say a little prayers like, "Please, for the love of God, do something."
Roll me religion real quick since you're praying.
Where put my die? They are. How about a 14, Chief?
No go, sorry.
Okay, worth a shot. He's gonna he is going to. Where's the feet? Where's the feet? Where is it? Okay, so he's gonna go ahead and take a steady aim. So he's going to give himself advantage, and he's gonna aim for the guy's face.
Okay, cool.
No whammies, no whammies. Oh, thank God, that second roll. Okay, aim plus 26 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so, and since this also counts as sneak attack, if it hits, it's max damage. So give me a second. So sneak attacks would be 12. Oh shit! I can't believe I had to pull a calculator for this. What the fuck?
Welcome to D&D.
Oh shit!
Hey, at
This is
least
not
it's
fourth
not
edition.
Pathfinder.
It's on you.
4th edition is worse.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Alex, I feel like you should run a 4th edition campaign for us so we can experience
I'd be
it.
happy
Thank
to.
God for
You
a
guys
second.
wouldn't be able to
Jesus
handle it.
Christ. Okay, so max damage is 33.
Damn.
Thank God, I swear. Alright, so this would be second attack. This is not at advantage. That ain't hitting shit. That's a 4.
This is some
Yeah,
very
that ain't gonna-
peaceful music for a boss battle.
Yeah, I know. It started off great.
Even Rhythm got bored with us.
All right, so you did your 2 attacks. Is that all you can do?
Yep.
Alright.
He will use like the rest of his movement to kind of help rejoin the pack a little bit, since that's basically all the sneak can do at this time.
Alrighty.
And then
So-
his bird will go in for one more hit though.
All right, roll attack.
And no.
What?
That is a 16 plus 7. Oh, you get 7. Oh, look at that shit. 23.
Alright.
That matches.
Ooh. How do you want to do this?
This is gonna be a coin flip. Heads or tails?
Bert's gonna go ahead.
Tails misses.
Damn.
All right, I gotta
Wait,
use the
what?
restroom. I gotta use the restroom real quick, guys. So take a break real quick.
That is fine. That gives me time to actually change the damn music. Because it did start off really good with what it's called, Odin's Sword is what the track was called.
Oh, way too much. Was good.
There we go, then play. Let me find rhythm span on here. Oops. Okay, I've got a better idea of how to do this.
I love my new house. My kitchen's only like 3 feet away.
There we go.
Did you accidentally send me the link instead for them?
No. Share wouldn't let me send the link, so I sent it to you so I could copy and paste it. Basically, laziness with extra steps there.
Makes sense.
There you go.
Is this better, Alex?
Yep, it's better.
Why am I so sassy today?
All right, I'm back.
Hi, back. I'm Alex.
All right. So, Kate, is that all you can do?
Yes.
All right. It is now George of the J's turn.
Wait, how far is it? G. I'm gonna move. Well, first I guess I'll cast the spell. So I'll cast Healing Word at level 4. So 44 plus, I don't know if you want to roll it or I roll it, plus 5. Do I roll it?
Who are
The
you
what?
healing?
It's Minsky. The only person
Oh,
that got
who
hit,
you
right?
rolled it?
16 points of health for you, my friend.
Why,
And I'm
thank
going
you.
to continue to try to cycle around this piece of shit. That was an action, right? Oh no, that's a bonus action.
So who did that?
George.
George did.
Okay.
And then alright, so it made a dexterity save. Pretty good. I'll cast Dissonant Whispers. As an action.
Let's see. One creature of your choice within range, 60 feet.
I'm gonna not use my concentration spells. Because, yeah.
Wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's
Gotta be
your spell
weak
save?
at something, man.
What's your spell save DC?
17.
It gets a 36.
Right? I will use a legendary action to automatically pass.
I don't think Steve knows
Okay.
how legendary actions work.
I do. He doesn't have any.
Kaiju. No.
Oh! I missed by 1! Okay. So, roll the damage.
3d6 psychic damage. 3d6, bam. 8, horrible. However, you must use your reaction. And move
Move
away.
It's full distance away from you.
Alrighty. Well, I can't really move it like
Oh.
three maps away, so
My idea is, well, no,
Maps
not
away.
as far as possible, bro.
Steve,
So-
do it. The thing goes like 20 miles into the distance, and we're just like looking at George like, what did you do?
hold on, let me read it. Let me read stuff.
This creature does not move into obvious dangerous ground such as fire or a pit.
That would be even better though, because it literally goes like 10 miles away, and we're all looking
Okay.
at George like, what the fuck? And like exactly 12 seconds later,
It's
there's
bad.
fucking train noises as it smashes through the undergrowth coming back to us.
Question. The fear is that's a condition type, right? Like its own condition?
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
separate
You
condition.
know, I'm just racking it with terrible pain, so it's trying to get the fuck away from me. I'm not fearing it.
Yeah. Alright. So yeah, that's exactly what it does. Is that it just destroys
This creature can hear, right?
yeah, it can hear.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, what it does is it just destroys half of the forest moving away from you guys. It just leaves.
I mean, if it's smart, he could
And
tunnel.
it takes another 33 damage.
That's fine.
Nice. He'll be back soon. I don't think he's, yeah.
Swinsky's like, yay, we won! Well done!
Alright, how long does that last for?
Just one turn. It's literally an action.
Yeah, it was just one turn. That's why I was like, this guy's like, how fast is this thing? Fucking far does this guy go?
Well, its movement is 40, but the thing is the size of buildings.
Oh,
so you tell me.
I actually find that really funny that a kaiju has a 40-foot ground speed, so it's like really slowly wriggling away like a fucking caterpillar.
Well, if I had to, if
Use the rest of my movement to go over here. That's it.
how I'm doing it is that it's I really don't know how to make its movements because it's got to match its size, and its size is
And also
Yeah,
Locke gets to punch
what
it
I
in the
would
face
do
because it ran
is
away.
a standard sized creature of that type, for example, a regular Naga would have a 40-foot move speed, but it's only, let's say, a large creature, so a 10-foot base. If this thing is at least, let's say, 100 feet tall, then you take your normal 10-foot and you times it by 10. So instead of 40 foot, it's 400 feet.
All right. First
oh,
off,
that's what.
while this conversation is very interesting, I was on top of this thing. So am I taking a
I know.
ride on this thing, or do I get the
That's
chance to get the
that-
fuck off
You were
of it?
riding it? Oh, shit.
Yes.
That's up
We're
to
gonna get
you.
an opportunity of attack. My bad.
Hold on, guys. That's up to you. Are you holding on to it for dear life, or will you just let go once it starts moving?
I honestly have no idea, but like the part of me that I have turned into like this vigilante is probably going
you-
to attempt to stay on it. Yes.
Okay, cool. Roll me a athletics to keep grappled.
Oh, yay.
And then I gotta decide how much debris damage you take.
Yeah, I'm aware. Nat 20.
You hold on, congrats, you dumb fuck. Okay. Roll. God damn it. Okay. Cade, roll me a D100. Andy, you say high or low.
Low.
Cade,
Yes.
roll me a D100.
I am literally squeezing my eyes shut right now.
Do you
You
want
can
me to
do-
use roll 20 or do you want me to use my actual dice?
If you're going to use your actual dice, it needs to be your percent dice and a D10.
Yep. All right, make your call, guys. Do you want the lucky dice? Or do you want roll 20?
Whatever, dude. You're the one rolling for Andy.
Andy, your fate's your decision.
Use the real ones.
Okay. The touch of destiny. Huh. How about 74?
Oh,
Ow.
that's how much damage you take.
Yeah,
I gave you the option.
I know.
So it is full speed, 400 movement speed, dashing through this forest, destroying trees as it passes by, and you're just getting littered with debris, branches, tree trunks, whatever is just smacking and hitting you as it's running away. As this is happening to you,
Doesn't take any damage.
as this is happening to you, roll me an athletics at disadvantage.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, my candy! Sorry.
Yeah, that's a 9.
You fall off and land on the ground. It's basically the scene from Jurassic Park where Ian Malcolm gets covered by stuff.
Yeah, I
Roll
kinda
me
figured.
roll me a con save.
I'm gonna die! First I'm gonna throw up, and then I'm gonna die! Constitution?
Yep.
Fuck it.
You're unconscious right now, covered in debris. It's covering you up.
Like how I
You're-
attacked the monster and I killed my partner.
You're hidden,
Almost.
but you are unconscious. George, is that all you could do?
Yeah. Action, bonus action, and movement.
Oh, lordy girl. That was beautiful. I'm sorry, I didn't know what else to do.
I'm new. I'm
I
new.
was-
I don't know what to do.
I was at a loss for words. So I apologize. I just literally had no idea what to do. I just thought of some random shit.
So does he like take damage while running through the trees or no?
No!
He doesn't even take half of the 76?
You know, I'll allow that. What's half of 76?
33? I think. Something like that. Just take 33. Whatever. 38 actually, but
Okay.
yeah, at least I did damage. I feel better about myself now.
Helix is just looking around, looking at the destruction this thing is leaving as it's running away. What did you do to it?
Just whispered at it. Like my eyes are wide, like, oh shit.
He's gonna look around. Let me do a perception.
Oh,
He looks around and says, "Where's Locke?"
he was on top of it.
Kate's like, well, that'd be an interesting ride.
I'm going
Well-
to kill all of you.
You kind of have to run that way.
Okay. Well, Keelik is well.
It only lasts for like a couple of seconds.
Yeah, on its
If you start
turn,
it.
on its turn, it's gonna come back. So don't worry.
No, I'm
Keelik-
telling Keelik that so he doesn't think that this thing is just running free in the city.
All right. Well, that's all Keelik can really do. So Schmitzky.
Huh. We've won! Yay!
No, he's coming back.
Yeah, in the distance, you finally see it stop, and it turns around, and it's coming back.
We won! Yay! He stops.
Confused
So,
look, runs.
we didn't win?
Not yet.
However, we did lose Locke. I don't know where he's at.
All right. So how you can do,
Um,
Schmitzky? Are you gonna do anything?
Hmm.
And this will literally be the second turn that that moonbeam has been up. How long does that thing stay up for?
Hold on.
Didn't even notice the moonbeam.
There's a moonbeam?
Yeah, the little blot of white right there.
Oh, let me check.
Doesn't have a time.
Up to a minute.
Oh,
Well,
6 turns.
6 turns. Yeah. Okay.
Oh wait, 6 or 10? Because every turn is
I think it was just a round.
10. Yeah, because every turn is 6 seconds. So
Mhm.
60 seconds, 10 turns.
Alrighty.
Let me
Well,
think.
that's like if you're not gonna do anything, it's Locke's turn now.
I don't think there's.
Oh,
anything
I can I
From
suggest something
here.
to the party or no?
Okay, go ahead, real quick.
Yeah. We should all hold spells so when it comes back, we can fuck it up. Because it's coming back and I point at it. Or be ready for something because it's coming.
So do we have a free turn before it comes back in the next one? Like it'll come back
Right
as
now,
a turn?
right now is your free turn.
Okay.
So I'll allow it to be with Schmitz. I'll allow you guys real quick since it's on its way before. It's actually supposed to be on its way now, but I'll allow you guys real quick what you're gonna do. Basically, Keelik is just gonna ready another guiding bolt because that's the only real ranged spell attack he has that's worth a damn.
I would like to
What
point
did I
out
go
that
by?
while I am unconscious, I still have some hit points.
Yes, yes, you do. But
Where is he?
Fuck if I know. So, I'm just gonna put that gif.
You beefy
there.
boy. I would have died if I took that shit.
he's nearly dead. Nope, that's not what's in my hands. Ah, maybe this will help.
No.
I got what I'm doing. It's gonna be epic.
Chvinsky is going to run and hide.
So where did Locke end up? Like, is that let's spot on the map? Is oriented?
So
He's
bad.
on a different map entirely.
You gotta go find him afterwards. It's gonna suck.
Oh. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Familiar.
Yeah, right now Keelik is worried about Locke.
Heard about that giant snake coming back.
Yeah, you actually see Keelik resheath his sword, slam his shield into the ground. How can I put this? You know how Doctor Strange in the Marvel movies uses spells by those weird glowing symbols that hover around his hands?
Yes.
Yeah, the glyphs.
Yeah, that's what he's doing right now. He's waving his arms and hands, intertwining them as they pass around, building a giant magical glyph in front of him. He's speaking in Celestial. And yes, Kate, I know you can speak Celestial, but this is a prayer spell, so...
Yeah, that's what I kind of assumed it was.
Okay, so Schminsky is going to order Spoop, their familiar, to go in the direction that the creature went and find Locke and wake them up.
Roll me investigation for Spook. At disadvantage, because there's a lot of destruction everywhere.
Can I get my Beast Spirit to join him?
Yes. So, both of you, just normal, then.
And yet, if you both fail your rolls, you would automatically turn into the Three Stooges.
No, Spoop's just going to come back holding a regular cat, just one that it found in the forest.
It's like freaking out, like, It looks like the cat from Princess and the Frog in the beginning of the movie.
14.
No go.
9!
No go.
Let's find a cat.
Alright, before I move the Naga, Locke, roll me Constitution.
It's going to run you over.
No, I ain't gonna let it do that. Again, I'm not trying to kill you guys deliberately. If I wanted to kill them, yeah, that's what I'd do. But I'm not deliberately trying to kill you guys.
That's 10.
You're still asleep. Congrats. Alrighty.
For Kate's free action, he's just gonna go up and angel up and get ready for an attack.
Yeah, so
Better.
Keelik is continuing his spell. From one person, anyway. Alright.
The spell that Schminsky is going to hold is just a cantrip.
Alrighty. Well... It's small!
It comes back tiny.
It comes back tiny.
How dare you!
We put him in the fucking
More damage
fire.
from Striker.
Yeah, it comes right back to you guys.
This thing is huge. The phone.
Do your- Oh, it got bigger? Yes, it did. I'll get it down a little bit slow. There.
Does he take more damage from the spike growth?
I don't know. How long does that spike growth last, Mike?
Un momento, por favor.
10 minutes.
Spec growth. Transportation, range. 5 feet
Close
travel.
concentration.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Okay. So yeah, it takes spike growth damage. What's that?
Yeah. I'm up here.
So for every 5 feet, 2d4.
So just do 10. Fuck it.
Maybe not fearing it away. That was a bad idea. Sorry.
I mean,
Hey,
technically, I
29.
have subconsciously punished myself for letting Schminsky get electrocuted.
Right? Alrighty, so it takes the spike growth damage. Doesn't really even affect him. Do your spells, guys. What's doing what? Because Keelix is going to be pretty cool.
I didn't get a chance to hold the spell because my spell was fear. So
Gotcha. Schminsky, Schminsky didn't...
Yeah, hold on. Jesus.
You said you hit, didn't you? Did you even ready a spell? Oh, you said you were ready to cantrip.
I have to hide, yeah, cantrip.
Okay. Well, let's just see the wisdom saving throw. Take. Okay, wisdom. There we go. What's your spell save DC?
19.
19. Oh, yeah, that's right there. Okay. Okay, 15 plus 5 is 20.
Darn.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll allow it to hit. Because why not? So describe what it does.
Basically, once it comes back into range, almost like it's tripping a tripwire, there's this sound that just echoes. It's no matter how noisy the snake is, it's still this sound that you can weirdly hear over the top of it, like it's just somehow directly into your mind. Just this very long, very low, ringing sound of like an old church bell.
And that's what the damage is. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, it kind of stops and shakes its head as it hears that ringing. And as it does that, Keelik claps his hands and outstretches its arms as he shouts in Celestial, finishing the spell, disappear. And the glyph that's in front of him extends to the size of the Naga and then flies towards the Naga, and the Naga just disappears. Because it failed its saving throw. And it was banished.
Ah, impressive.
It ain't gonna be gone for long. We must find Locke quickly.
How long is not long?
1 minute.
Oh, you weren't lying about quickly.
I have
Can I have my bird still look for it?
Yes.
Just everyone roll investigation like 3 times.
Unfortunately, Keelik cannot help you with this because he is concentrating on a spell.
He's probably trying to
about
fucking
a
find wherever the hell
16?
I just went.
16?
Yeah.
Good luck.
You're
I
so
know.
close on the mark. Spoop. Roll an investigation as well.
Oh wait, the turn hasn't even been done. Luck point. Do it again.
You both need to make at least a 30 to find him. So you got 16, 28. You found him.
Oh, thank God. Just gonna have to use a luck point for that.
Yeah, you got. So who finds it is your bird. You see just the inkling of yellow fur in a hailstorm of browns and greens from the destruction of trees and earth. You see a tuft of his fur as part of his hand is sticking out underneath the debris.
So the bird will signal to me and like spiral over it. It's like, he found it!
Again, Keelik is concentrating on this spell. He's not moving. He's not going anywhere. So you guys got to go get him.
Alright, can you guys keep him busy? I'll go ahead and see if I can grab Locke and see if I can get him over.
Alrighty. I'm going to put a 1-minute timer on my phone.
Okay, so who is actually like 200 feet away finding Locke? Because are we going to move this battle 200 feet or?
No, I'm going to allow you guys to go look for him and try and get him here. You got. So it's going to go. So it's going to go down to Cade. Cade found him. And now it's on to George. George, what are you doing?
You physically found him, or your bird found him?
Bird found him. I'm currently running over there to try to grab him.
I could go get him if you want, and bring him back in 2 spells. I don't know how far you ran off, but I tried yelling after you. Because if you're just gonna keep running, then it's gonna be messed up when I bring him back, and then there's nothing there.
Okay,
Well,
I
I think
see.
you guys can keep him busy before I get him up. So
Oh, you can
Yeah.
heal him?
Yeah, I have some healing.
Okay. I mean, I was
Not
gonna.
to full strength, but I could get him up and get him.
I'm gonna say I start running, so like I'm running behind him, so it's not like I'm just yelling through the forest. Oh, I can dimension door us over there. We can make it faster.
Fuck. Fine, go.
I mean, you could come with me if you want.
He's only got a minute to get it. Yeah, go. Let's go. We're wasting time.
Oh man,
All right, good. Dimension door.
500 feet, right underneath the bird.
That's fine with me. Good. You get there. Now you gotta dig through the debris. Keelik is starting to strain as he's trying to keep up the spell.
So what do we roll for digging?
Roll me athletics, all of you that went.
Oh my god.
Guys, got to make at least a. Well, I was gonna say 30, but let's just try and do 20.
We'll roll.
So,
I'll use my luck and roll again.
16 plus 1. 17.
There you go. You guys made it.
Okay.
So you guys get rid of the debris, and oh my god, poor Locke is smashed to shit. One of his eyes is swollen. It looks like one of his shoulders is dislocated. He is fucked up.
Okay, can I use all my healing hand to get him back conscious
Yes.
and get him healed up?
How much healing hand do you have?
I have 10. 10 points.
Alright guys, you got one last thing you guys can do to get him up, and then the Naga's reappearing, and the only one there to distract him is Keelik.
Wait, that was. He didn't get up with the healing hands?
Oh, he's up. He's awake. He just only has like 18 health.
Okay. So, now that he's up and we know where he's at, do we leave him here or should we bring him back?
Don't you have any more healing spells you can do to him?
Oh, yeah, I can heal him some more, but stable, sure. Give him a. What I got, 13? I give him a level 3 healing word. Oh damn! Wait. Oh damn!
I like how tense the music got all of a sudden as soon as you two found me.
Oh damn! 10 points.
Well, we've got about 30 seconds until the monster reappears and what's his name fucking dies. So
Yeah, which is why I kind of wanted to leave you here and then come back and help, since we stabilized you. So,
Alright.
Do I bring him back or are we both going back to go fight?
Let's bring him back with us. We'll keep him out of the way, and then we'll have to deal with the Naga when he comes back.
Right. I can only bring. Alright. So I guess I'm dimension dooring back.
And that is time. You guys are now stuck where you are. You'll be in regular turn order to do what you're gonna do.
I have 7 spell slots left.
Schmitsky, it is your turn. What do you do?
has it reappeared yet?
It's going to after your turn.
I would like to make sure that I came back on the opposite side of the fucking spike growth.
If only
Like,
that
over
guy
here.
had given me things to make the boobies with. But, you know, he didn't, so. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Wait a minute.
Please hurry up.
Oh,
Okay,
that's-
and Steve. I have a very important question.
What's up?
This creature, this Naga thing, was it summoned, or was it created through the sacrifice?
Created through the sacrifice. It's
Really?
basically classified as a summoning spell, but it was created through the sacrifices.
Okay, you see, because I got a spell here, which reverses time for the creature until it becomes a helpless baby. But if this thing was created through the summoning ritual, then if you reverse time, it would turn back into the 2 lizard people.
Put up the spell. I don't know. Put up the spell. Let me read it. Let me decide. Well, the thing is, it was created through 2 different sacrifices. It doesn't actually have an age, so it can't reverse.
Is it, 3 minutes old, or is it an infinity old and it was just brought here because of the sacrifice?
I'm gonna have to say infinity old. It doesn't actually have a. It doesn't have a.
Yeah.
An age.
So I can't unsummon something, but if it was created, then I can revert it to how it was before it was created. I can't unsummon a creature.
I don't think that's how it works. Because you're targeting one thing.
Yeah, it's a DM decision. I was saying, if it was like, they kill themselves and that magical sacrifice brings the Naga into existence, or takes it from the spirit realm or wherever the spirit Naga is to here, then de-aging it isn't going to do shit. But if it was born from their sacrifice, as in their body smooshed into it or something, then reversing time would cause it to be back into them.
I'm gonna have to say no. As much as I want to say yes, and I really do.
That'd be hilarious. I am an all-powerful Naga. Wait, what just happened? Didn't we just summon that thing? Cracks knuckles. Oh man.
All right, so I'm gonna have to say no, and I apologize.
That's fine. Give it a go. It's the same as dispel magic probably wouldn't work either.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah. All right. Once it comes into being,
it will. Yeah. Hypnotic pattern.
Yeah.
All right. So makes a wisdom throw. Alrighty. And that's what you're preparing.
Yep.
All right. It is now its turn, and it comes back. And you do hypnotic pattern, it needs to make a wisdom save. So +5. Yours is 19, right?
Yep.
Oh, wait. Never mind. Hold on, guys. Take 5.
All right.
Good. I was gonna ask for one. There, Alex, we're somewhat even.
Wait, somewhat even for what? Hi, back. I'm Alex. I'm still here, bitch. You can't get rid of me.
Yeah, I know. I mean, to be fair, like I said, like my reaction was genuine when I like snapped and asked you, do you know how fast lightning is?
All right, I'm back. Anyway, I'm gonna let this spell hit for one reason and one reason only.
So that we can survive till the others get back.
No, because it's immune to being charmed. Let's see. On a failed save, the creature becomes what's that? Charmed. And
We not
Naga.
back yet?
Nope, not yet.
I mean,
Is that all you're gonna do,
I don't know
Schmitzky?
what Mike is.
Well, I mean that's the action. It comes back into existence like poof, hypnotic pattern, and apparently it gets hypnotized. Well, I mean it's just like blur.
It's
like
charmed.
spinny eyes.
That's what this description
Yes,
says.
incapacitated until it takes damage.
And unfortunately is immune to being charmed.
So nothing happens.
Nothing happens to it at all.
Okay, back what I missed.
I wasted a spell slot.
Yeah,
Well, I wasted 3 spell points.
yeah. Hypnotic pattern, and the Naga is immune to being charmed.
Did the Naga spawn right back into the spike growth?
Yep.
I think that counts, does it?
Nope.
Yes. I'll allow it. It counts.
Was it 10d4 we decided?
Yep.
And we got 25 today.
Okay. And anyway, it is now the Naga's turn. Let me see. And it is going to launch another Ray of Frost. Or not Ray of Frost, sorry. Lightning Bolt at Pork Helix.
I'm sorry, Keelix. Spitsky tried.
Let's see. Dexterity save. Yeah, that's a freaking fail. Second. No, it's failed. It's 8d6. It's gonna updo the spell. Okay, so it takes. It's gonna take 10d6. Oh lord. So the same way he launched the lightning bolt the last time, he does it again. Keelik brings up his shield right as the attack hits, and he takes 32 damage. But he gets hit, and that's all and that's all the Nog can do. It is now Locke's turn.
Alright, he is still, like, reeling from the roller coaster ride that he had. So, for the
Yeah.
moment, he's going to use his healing hands to heal himself.
He's gonna slap himself awake.
Slap himself to where he knows what the fuck he's doing. Give me a moment here. He's gonna use 56 of his points of healing hand to heal himself up to full.
How do you have 56 a healing hand?
Because of his Path of Tranquility.
Oh.
Look at that. He's healing himself up to full. Because, my god.
How does that work? Do you punch yourself in the face?
I have canonized it where I basically use my fists to heal people. And I have actually said it in a previous episode that the reason why Locke does this is because he couldn't do it the original way it's meant to be, where it's meant to be like an open palmed thing. He got so frustrated one day that he actually did do it, but with a closed fist. So ever since then, he has been a healer using his fists. Basically, I had to apologize to Keelik for that. But yeah. That, I believe, let me check here real quick. My healing hands is just a general action. Okay. Alright, so as the bonus action, I'm gonna spend a key point to, well, I'm not really in anything yet. I'm thinking. Give me a minute. Yeah, I'll just, say that's my turn. I'll do shit next turn.
Alright.
Since I'm positive Naga's not gonna die within this turn.
Alright, Cade, your turn.
Okay. So at this time, Cade went through the dimension door to get back to everybody. Ugh, God, my nose. Yeah, what's Cade's 30? 1, 2,
Actually, you
3.
guys haven't made it back yet. You guys are going to do the dimension door, but you haven't made it through yet. Because unfortunately, the timer stopped right when you guys made a decision, so you didn't actually get to use it.
Okay, so Cade uses the dimension door. I thought it was instantaneous.
Alright. Well, you guys were still deciding on what to do when the timer ran out. So,
Oh no, we already agreed we went through the dimension door when the timer went out.
Alright.
So, do we start our turn making the decision to walk through the dimension door?
Yes.
Okay, since we take our action to move through the dimension door, should be like portal, right? So we just walk through one end, come out immediately the other.
Yeah, so are all three of you going?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well. To be fair, I could only take one person with me.
I'm going to DM it and say just for this one time, you can take all three. Reason being is because once you guys all teleport, you guys come back to see Keelik on one knee holding up his shield as he is singed to hell from being hit with lightning.
God.
And I am calling it for today. This will be to be continued.
He's gonna die.
Hooray!
Not good.
Alrighty.
GG's.
Hope you guys have fun. I thought you guys would like this session.
I did.
Giant murder stick. Pretty fun.
All right, I'm gonna end call. I'm gonna drop call for a little bit, guys. Hopefully we'll be back on to play some games with Mike since he has his internet now.
Take care, guys.
Bye bye.
See you later.
Alright.
My nose.
Streams.
Alright, I'm gonna drop call. I'm gonna see if I can grab something real quick.
Yep.
See you in a bit.
Sure.